I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, put me on where you wanna stand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Welcome to the Mickey Clicky Palace. Of course, I'm Dr. A. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I'm Chris Rock. Good. Step up in the crystal. Take your Crystal Palace. Take your shoes off. Welcome to the door. Stop the crystal bar. Grab your crystal. Else. And after you grab your crystal house, make sure you find out 3 different ways to become a crystal. One way would be typing, we call that the parlor room. The second way would be to just hang back and chill, we call that the beam boom room. The third way for you to step into the Crystal Palace would be for y'all to what? What y'all gotta do? Y'all gotta just hang on back to the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Ooh. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Tonight, don't leave. I'll read you situation. Anyway, y'all know what it is. Okay, just kidding. God, relax. Some of y'all don't have a sense of humor. My God, crying out loud. Everything is just not so. Some of y'all are too sensitive. Anyway, when you come inside, the third way would be, and not the least way, of course, we call the what? We call that over here. We call that the outhouse gang up in this thing, okay? And pretty much, man, I'm probably in a little while. I'm going to start going live. I got to figure out another time zone, y'all. Or not, well, late. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to do like a video or already made video, running for about 30 minutes, 10 minutes or so. It posts that because my time is getting funny now. Woo! Child. My time is getting funny. It's not like it was a second ago. Uh, because I'm gonna be at this store. I'm gonna be in my healing center all day. From a certain time, damn near every day. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be there. You know, almost damn near every day for a long while, unless I'm taking vacation. You know what I'm saying? And then when I take my vacation, I won't be there. But I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Yeah, I really damn near don't even want to do anything for my birthday this year. I kind of want to get my money up. I mean, I'm being honest with y'all. All this money that I invested into this healing center here, I gotta make my little savings back up, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real, right? I'm gonna keep it real without even going there with it, right? So that I might have to change up some things. But anywho, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Y'all know what it is. I'm trying to get everything together. So I might have to change my time up. So anyway, I'm happy. Things are coming along great. I had to cancel my furniture. Let me just share a couple of business things with y'all. I gotta talk to my people. I had to cancel my business order, man, all because they put in my bank, my business bank put in the wrong address for the physical address or whatever. So, man, that's just some stuff. So I had to cancel that because they kept on trying to treat it like it was fraud or whatever. So, you know, I called there. They got it all together, got it straight, repurchased the order, and it's good. It's good now. Just did it tonight. They sent the money back. The company, I love them. They sent the money right back. This furniture store, it's a business furniture store here locally. They sent the money right back right away. I got it. As soon as I got it right back, I went ahead and just purchased it again. Now, so I'm happy. Just waiting on the water zone. Just waiting on them to this stupid company. I ain't gonna tell them. I ain't gonna say their name because they are here locally, and I talk about them after they get my stuff cut on because I'm getting ready to clown them because my landlord show was clowning. We were both out there going in on them. Okay, for my healing center. Anyway, y'all. Again, I would like to update y'all with what's going on with my business because I think it's important because a lot of times when you're entrepreneurs, people don't really talk about being an entrepreneur for real on their channels. I mean, people talk about having a YouTube channel, but people don't really in this sector. Not saying that people don't, but I haven't heard it. I haven't heard many people talk about becoming an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 some years, y'all. And this is just a little bit differently because I had to switch everything over from one business to another business because of the city, because I'm in a different city with the business, right? Um, and things are a little bit differently over here than they were in the other place, right? So I had to do that, and then I'm dealing with a different landlord, so it makes a difference. And this man about his business, and I do like it. I do like it. And now my other landlord was nice. I like my other landlord. Don't get it twisted. But on the terms of the property, the upkeep of the property, not so much. But other than that, I thought he was a nice guy. He was a sweet guy. That's my boy. He's really a sweet guy. So I'm not gonna hate on him. I'm not gonna disrespect him and talk crazy to him. But I didn't like the neighbor, my little neighbor. But again, I knew I wouldn't. I mean, I wasn't trying to put that in the universe, but I kind of already knew I would, and I already told the landlord how it was gonna roll, how it was gonna happen, and it happened exactly the way, like I said it was. And I wasn't perpetuating it. I just know a slick talker when I see one, right? And you don't have to be any type of, you don't have to have intuitive energy to know that this dude was gonna be a mess, and he was. Okay, so that's a whole nother story. But I think that a lot of times we don't talk enough about entrepreneurship amongst in our community, and and there's nothing wrong with selling PowerPoints and different things like that, but Peach be hustling. See, I'm not Peach, y'all. I got legitimate businesses now. Y'all might be like, oh, you're a tarot card reader. Yeah, it's actually a business. Oh, you're a life coach. Everybody's a life coach. No, but it's still a business. It's actually a business. I do make a little money, a little something. I don't do bad. I do okay. Now, it ain't the bomb, but this junction would definitely be a come up for us up in here. Okay. Because we're in a new location and it's more professionally ran as opposed to where we just left. Now I told y'all we was in the hood. And so it kind of makes a difference with what I'm trying to do and the clients that I have. Because like I told y'all, my clients would be like, can you walk me up the steps? They'll be like, can you walk me? Can you come outside and get me? Now I'm telling y'all, literally, I would have to leave from my healing center and walk outside and walk my clients up. And I understood. I didn't even take it in a disrespectful way because I understood. Because I would probably have done the same thing. So I didn't feel like they was being funny. I mean, they legitimately wanted to come up. And then I had the second issue when COVID hit. People wanted to still come through and germ. You know what I mean? And I'm still kind of going to figure a way around that because now people are treating COVID as if it's another common cold. And yes, COVID been around for a very long time now. Not even before they started talking about COVID, right? I mean, C-19, right? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to mention it. But even before they started talking about, so I have to figure out a way of doing it this juncture because I'm not getting ready to. I'm gonna sanitize my spot like I have been doing, but I gotta figure out. I might have to might have to wear masks because I got too much to lose. You know what I mean? I can't take off like that because I'm trying to get to a certain tier this juncture. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing like social things right now. I'm not focused on socializing right now. That's like, you know, I mean, I'm gonna have to take my kids somewhere, y'all. Of course, might spend some time with the family, but like, I don't know, I have to figure out something. It gotta make sense. I ain't gonna be able to take time off like I have been, right? So anyway, where the heck is my charger at? Anyway, so it's just really time to make some changes, and I'm one of the ones that's just down for making some serious changes. I appreciate change. Change is absolutely great. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get with change, but child, I am here. You understand me? I am here with you. What the heck, man? Okay, here it is. This is the right thing. Anyway, I'm trying to get my charger going. But it's definitely you got to be patient. And sometimes I'm not patient when it comes to money. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not patient when it comes to money. I'm not patient when it comes to when I feel like stuff should already be done. When I feel like it should be handled. I'm a ball breaker in that regard. You know what I mean? And that's why I really go back and forth with doing YouTube, y'all. I've been doing. That's why I didn't really get started a long time ago with YouTube. I could have been started with YouTube, but I just wasn't patient like that. I'd be like, look, if I ain't got 1,000 by now, I got 1,000, but shoot, I ain't making the kind of money. I know y'all been on here way longer than I have, and I'm not saying I should be popping out big money like y'all, but stuff got to make sense for me, and it's just me, and I'm not as patient as I should be when it comes to money. Now I'm patient on relationships. I'm patient with people. I'm patient with certain aspects. I'm patient with my kid. I'm patient with y'all. I'm patient in general. Uh, but when it comes to money, not for real. I don't like wasting my time. That's annoying. That's like one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. But anyway, let me go ahead and greet y'all. That's all I got to talk about entrepreneur. I'm just fussing for real. Girl, I know, Mimi. I should be having fun. This ain't no damn fun, no now. This ain't no damn fun. You know how you know how you'll have fun on the certain. How you doing, Moon? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Yeah, Jazz and Nikita. I sure am doing it. How you doing, Pine? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Darla? How are you doing, Darla? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, and I enjoyed you as well, Mimi. How you doing, Miss Jackson? If you're nasty, how you doing, TS? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing? I already spoke to you, Mimi, but I'll speak again. How you doing, Mimi? How you doing, TS? How are you doing? Um, don't stress. Yeah. This gotta happen. Shoot. You don't understand. If I sat down and told you all the stuff, but it feels good. You ever just went through a lot to get something started and it feels like headache after headache after headache, right? And then when you get over there, you feel like you're on the brink. You ever felt like you're on the brink of success? You ever felt like you're on the brink of success? You feel like you get ready to really do some powerful things and you feel like so annoyed because it feels like it's taking you already see your vision and you already know that you get ready to pop out the box. You already know you ready to pop out the plastic. You already know that the bottle is getting ready to pop. You already know that everything around you is abundant. You already know that your stuff is on lockdown. You already feel it. You already know that everything around you is yours, and it's not an entitlement. It's not that I feel like entitled, right? But I just feel like it's getting ready to something's really big and exciting and wonderful and beautiful. And I'm going to do the things that I'm set out here to do on earth. Let me just tell you how important this is to me. The story of my life, I have to work hard for everything. Nothing ever comes easy for me. Not me neither. You ever feel like you just know that you feel like you feel like things are right there at the fingertip, and you feel like and know that it's about to take place and it's about to happen. I felt like this. I felt like this a few times in my life. This is real. I felt like this about the birth of my children. Every child's birth story, even this little joke in the other room right now. I even felt I seen my oldest granddaughter today, so that really excited me. That definitely made me happy. Um, but of course she wanted kept on trying to eat the food on my stove, but that's a whole nother conversation. But you ever felt like um everything is just there and it's just you all you gotta do is reach out and somebody snatch it away just a tad bit and they said, well, you gotta do this now. We gonna give you this $1 million, but you just gotta run around this circle. And you like, no, why do I have to run around this circle? I'm right here. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it feels. But I know it's gonna happen. I know, y'all. I know for a fact. I know that everything is coming to me. I feel it. It feels really good. But it's just getting there. I don't enjoy the process. And this is something I've told people. This is something I told my clients. I was like, y'all really need to learn how to enjoy the process. So I have to learn how to enjoy the process. Today, I was not as frustrated today. Today, I felt less annoyed. Yesterday, I was on 20. Today was a really relaxing situation. When I went to my bank, believe this or not, when I went to my bank, my bank relaxed me. He was like, "Oh man," he said, this is part of entrepreneurship. You know this. You've been doing this for a long time." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." But so that's the only thing, y'all. It's just taking longer than what I expected to take in getting there. But it's all good. They came and measured my sign today for my business. And then they were like, well, we this area over here, they might not let you put the sign on the door. I mean on the roof. I'm like, what? But I didn't freak out. I was like, and then of course the landlord came out. He said, oh yeah, she's gonna put that at the top. She gotta make the money. She gotta make the money. He was so excited. So that was cool. But anyway, y'all, let's talk about these hoes. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm about to pull Jazz and start begging for money. Kidding. I need a new fridge and a kitty wants to see the vet. Girl, Moonlight, you have plenty of time. You have your whole life ahead of you. This is just life begins. Exactly, girl. It sure does, girl. You just don't understand how stuff is gonna happen. It's beautiful. Life is wonderful. It's just God damn. I don't know. Sometimes y'all, I'll be like, man, maybe I should have got me a 9 to 5 or something. But I don't do good with 9 to 5s. I do better with business because I don't. Somebody telling me what to do. Y'all ever watch Y'all ever watch Chris, Everybody Hates Chris? And you know how Rochelle will go into a job and they'll get to talking to her crazy. She'd be like, you know what? F y'all, I'm going home. I don't have to work. My husband got, you know what I mean? That's me on the job, because I don't like nobody talking to me crazy. And I remember one time I was at a job, and this lady, like a supervisor, was trying to yell at me, and I was on the phone. I don't know what she was yelling at me about. I don't even remember. But my husband was like, what that be say? I mean, sometimes y'all he don't really talk like, but when you push him, like if somebody, not me, but someone on the outside, if they trip, man, he was like, what that be say? And he said, put me on speaker right goddamn now, right? So I put him on speaker. He said, babe, don't you ever talk to my wife like that. He was like, baby, get your coat, get your coat, get your book bag, whatever. Come on outside. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Right? I'm just telling y'all the type of husband I got. I'm just trying to tell y'all, he nuts. But anyway, y'all, let's continue because I know some of y'all don't want to hear about my little uh, life. This is about the best vlog y'all gonna get. This is about the most vlogging I'm gonna possibly do. I'm gonna either do this type of vlogging or I'm gonna be in my business at some point. That's probably basically all the vlogging I'm gonna do. Let's go. All right. Jasmine talks about she's done it with life at this point. She's done it with, and I'm just playing. She ain't say with life. She said she done at this point. I don't know to what she done with y'all. I don't know. Why don't y'all enlighten me about what she talking about she done with? I don't know what she done with, but she ought to be happy. She ought to be happy somebody give her the time of day. Boy, this girl got a strong neck. She got a neck like a rock waller. She girl, look at that neck. Ah, to be 18 again. Reliving my days as a freshman at University of Alabama. Girl. Girl, I don't want to go back to 18. I swear I don't. I do not miss being 18. You know what age? If God was like, what age would you like to go back at? I would like to go back at like I got to correct one error, but then if I did that, then it'll change the whole dynamics of my life. So I take that back. I don't want to go back to 19, 18, 20, 21, 22, none of that. I would rather I listen. Only thing I really feel like I wasted my time with, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, was being in the movement. I think I should have done the movement for a little while, but I'll tell you, I think I would say 2018 ish, maybe 2017, maybe 2016. I should have quit. That's probably when I should have quit. But anyway, yeah. And even if you think you know what you want, it'll change as your experience change and moonlight. But you will get there, girl. You ought to be happy, seriously. Right. TS, yeah, you're right. Helpful advice. You really do appreciate it very much. And you're welcome. TS says. Welcome to me, Flick Palace, TS. Um, yeah, but I think that yeah, it's whatever age you are, I don't want to put people down in the age that they are, whether you older, whether you younger. I'm just gonna tell you to enjoy life. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Whatever you going, whatever life you experience, just enjoy it to your best ability. That's what I would tell people. Savor the moment. Do I want to savor this moment y'all I'm going through? While I'm going through it, no. But I'm sure looking back on this, I can tell you some stories. Looking back on this is definitely going to be a story for my children. This is definitely going to be a story to my grandchildren, to let them know, like, what to expect, the expectations of whatever it is I went through. Because some of the stuff that I went through, like, was very traumatic, but I laugh about it. I would never agree to go back with my ex. And I could back in time. Yeah, exes are scary. Yeah, doll, I know how it feels, right? To find me a job, rather I feel like I'm stuck. Well, you won't be stuck. You just have to, try to find you something from home. Try to find you something. Do some big, girl. Maybe you should consider entrepreneurship. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get on with it. Let me just say this. What I would advise people to do, if it's hard to find you a job or you sick of your job, take a $100 bill and start your business. Once you get established in what you want to do, then create you, if it's a LLC, a sole proprietorship, whatever way you feel like you need to go, whatever works best for you and your business, that's where you need to go. Okay, but what I am going to tell you is that just take a simple $100 bill and get started. That's what I did, but that's a whole nother conversation. How you doing, Latoya? Welcome to the Mika Fleeky Palace. Let's go.
Running, okay? We getting in it today.
Okay, and then she's gonna tell y'all about her boobies. She said, Jasmine is great. Jasmine is really trying to find her a girl. Hello. Come on, y'all sing it with. And the distance to side. Dear friends. Come on, y'all. We're gonna see this one part. We're gonna see the bridge. Run to me. There's a running for Jasmine somewhere in this world. She's not gonna stop. She's gonna stop till she drops, till she find that girl, a boy, or both. Why are the Chris did taken every time? Why do she keep on falling for somebody else's guy or girl? When she says hello, then he says goodbye. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I ain't gonna sing it no more. Y'all relax. Listen, shut up. Y'all won't relax. Y'all just come up in here. Listen, y'all come up in here and just y'all just be acting like, like I'm tripping because I'm singing. Don't be on here commenting on my videos and talk about how horrible I sound. Of course I sound horrible. I can't sing. Okay. That's the whole fun of it. That's the fun of it. I'm a life coaching healer that is silly. I am silly. I like to have fun. I laugh. I joke. I smile. I do this. Even though I'm going through the things that I'm going through, but it's a good thing that I'm going through. Don't get it twisted. Just because I'm complaining about it, just because I'm telling y'all the pitfalls I'm going through and I'm facing right now, I'm going through adversity, okay? Does not mean that I don't enjoy myself. It's not that it's just, hey, we all have times where we just go through some things, and I would rather go through something like this than some other things. There is an alternative, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna say this: my husband lost one of his relatives, without going into detail which relative. So, I'm gonna have to go to a funeral pretty soon. So I definitely want to send a shout out to my family, because it's very sad. But again, you know, something that adversity, things that we have to go through as a family, as loved ones. We all have lost, I'm sure all of us have lost somebody that was dear and near to us. Okay. Anyway, so Jasmine, of course, is bouncy, bouncy. I'm not gonna watch her bouncy, bouncy. But I thought it was funny when she said, "Yes, my boobs are bouncing." She said, "Look at her." She said, "Wait, let me. I don't want y'all to hear
Why
this."
does this girl got a camera in her face? And I don't care. But your girl is running today. Y'all see me? You see them boobies just jumping because I'm
I thought that was so funny. I know y'all gonna come on here and say that Dr. A, she act like she bipolar. I'm not. I'm really not. Do I have multiple personalities inside of me? Well, hell, I'm a Taurus. We are mood changers. We are however we feel, we can erupt the earth. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a Taurus, and as a Taurus, we are mood changers. If we enter the room and we on fire, the whole dang on room is tense. Now, some other signs don't have that. That's us as a Taurus. If we're in a beautiful mood, the whole room could change. If we want to set fire to a ninja or three or four or five, the whole room knows it, and they better get out the way, because once we see red, that's a problem. Go Toro, Toro, then we fade to the black, and it's bad because we wake up and we be like, I don't know who that hurt. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. So hey, get used to it. Y'all be all right. Calm down, relax. Good Lord. Some of y'all just don't have a personality up in here. Not everybody. How you doing, Nearly? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. And yes, that is facts. I'm telling you. So that's just my personality, hell. And I think a lot of times people don't really want to people don't be wanting to admit things, and people want to come on here and act like, oh, my life. They want to act like they be having, the stresses that they be having be like really, really, really be relationships and going through changes with, I don't know, Bobby, Sam, Sausage Head, and this and that. But I'm talking about entrepreneur stuff. I'm talking about some positive. That's really positive what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm really talking to y'all about some positive things. And I'm just telling y'all, I tell y'all stuff positive. I tell y'all about, entrepreneurship. I tell you about mothering. I tell you about becoming if you want to do something like foster mother, becoming a foster parent, or even adoption. I tell you about that. I tell you about all kind of good stuff that's life worthy. I tell you about the stuff that, I went through in the movement. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't all the way positive. But I still learned a lot of things that in that particular lifestyle that I could apply to today's life, to business, to entrepreneurship, to developing relationships, and it makes me definitely effective life coach, right? So hey, I don't I don't regret it. I just feel like I spent too much time in it. That's all it is. But yeah, I tell y'all real, hit the like button. So I talk to y'all about real stuff. Jasmine needs to take some feminine courses. Yes, she does. But Jasmine would now know a feminine bird if it popped her in the throat, esophagus. If a snake, no, I'm just playing. I shouldn't say that. If a monkey, no, I'm sorry. If if I don't know, if somebody was really feminine around Jasmine and they was around her, she still wouldn't learn, y'all. Jasmine's just hard body. You know what I mean? Like even her children, I think the probably the most feminine child that she have is Amaya. I think Amaya is very feminine. Amaya is the opposite of Jasmine. She got some Amaya and Ava, and then Caitlyn's more, to me. This is just my humble opinion. Caitlyn is more like Jasmine than any of the other children. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's just my opinion. And that's not trying to take away from Kayla. That's not saying, oh, because I know some people get on here and say, oh, you don't like Kaylin. That's not true. Kaylin, I don't, I think Kaylin has a lot. I think Kaylin is talented. I think Kaylin has a lot of interesting ways about her. Just because I said she kind of reminds me of her mom, she got a lot of her mom ways. That does not make her a bad person. You know what I mean? Because children, just because the children have certain aspects about, the let's say for example you had a son, and your son reminded you of your ex. So let's say it was your ex, it reminded him of his father. That's not saying that your son's a bad kid. That's just saying that your son got some of his ways, and maybe he took the best part of your son, and it might be the best parts that you actually thought was really good about, your ex. It was probably the only things flying on them, right? So it's not that. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying that she has a lot of Jasmine's ways, and she could really, you know what I mean? It was because Jasmine is determined when it comes to the wrong thing, right? Let's be honest. Determination is determination. If you really look at it, we're not talking about, let's be inside of that. Determination. Jasmine is determined to lose weight. You know what I mean? Jasmine was determined to be with Chris through rain, hail, sleet, or snow, right? So Kaylin is very determined. Once she puts her mind to something, that's something that I pick up on her right away. And y'all might disagree with me, but that I'm just saying that's a positive point. You get what I'm saying? She took that positive point of Jasmine that we may deem as unnecessary and negative because of the way Jasmine uses that power, right? And so Kaylin takes that very same power and utilizes it as a positive. And hopefully she will continue to move into that direction. I'm not saying Kaylin should go to college, but I envision and I hope and I pray that Kaylin goes to like an art school where she really is able to get into her artwork, and not only get into her artwork on the terms of just drawing, but whatever, but being able to take her art level to a certain pillar in her life so she can make money. And hopefully Jasmine won't be bumming off of her, because Jasmine is that type of person. But I do wish that for her. So it's not that. It's not, that's what I'm saying. I see that she will be able to take that positive aspect of Jasmine and flip mold it into something really lucrative for her. That's what I wish. Okay. But anyway, let's continue. I know y'all. I know I'm being all nice and stuff, right? You're correct, Dr. A. No feminine bone in her body. I agree. Nearly. I'm doing well. And how are you? Okay, y'all, let's come on. And I know y'all gonna be like, I know some of y'all be clowning and be mad at me when I try to say something. But I'm just being honest. This is what something I see. Now, y'all know she got this dang on music. Of course, I don't like when she works out the whole time. Again, y'all know we had this conversation about her. Maybe there's nothing wrong with her trying to change up her where she's putting out her videos, but she certainly should not work out the whole entire time, like maybe 5 seconds or 3 seconds into every different exercise. I mean, she put too many minutes in the exercise, and that's how. Think about this. This video is only 11 minutes and 35 seconds. So that's saying that she puts way too much emphasis on the exercise of showing the exercise as opposed to showing her day. Now we know Jasmine. She got her little tax money, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, but she got her little tax money, y'all. See, I know she going buck wild. Y'all know she's going buck wild. Them children ain't there either. She ain't got to spend no money on them and have a stank attitude. Y'all notice what Jay. when when Jasmine got to spend that money, it can spend that money. When Jasmine got to spend that money on them other children, y'all, boy, she be like, here, take this. She be hated, y'all. I'll be like, dang, girl, what's wrong with you? She be so angry. So no, when they're there, she just be off the chain. When they are gone, she be smiling. She got smiles from the east. She got smiles from the west. She got smiles to the north. She got smiles to the south. And not a frown in sight. Do you hear me, y'all? Do you hear me? She got not a frown in sight. And I'm just like, okay. Right. Just start with the speech therapy. I see your vision, sis. Oh, you stupid. You stupid passion. Yeah, I'm so sad. It's so sad tonight. I'm in the morning loss of 40 year. Oh my god, relation, my best friend. Oh my god. Guess what? What came between us? Eggplant. I'm sorry you lost your friendship. Oh my god. Eggplant. I know it's eggplant that came in between y'all. It's got to be eggplant. That's the only logical thing that will come in between either eggplant or money. Okay, passion, you a Taurus too, so it got to be eggplant or money. Okay, or disrespect, or both, or all. Eggplant, money, or disrespect, or leading, or the mixture of such. You know what I mean? But a lot of times that's why I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The reason why I really, I'm really really weird about friends. Like I told you, I don't really have friends. I don't consider people friends. And it really stemmed from me losing my best friend. He had passed away some years and years and years ago. And yeah, I'm real funny about that. And I kind of, and that whole thing was very traumatic for me. And it wasn't just for me; it was for my family. It wasn't just for me; it was my family. Drop the link. I want to hear Lisa. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I sure will. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me find the damn link. Let me find the damn. Okay, invite. Boom. Yeah, I know I have to make this kind of big, so it's hard to find it. There we go. I think it's right. If Passion will come up here, Passion be acting like she be acting like you. When I get to telling you to come up here, you be like, I'm shy. Yeah. Come on up, cause I ain't showing my face, cause I took my earrings out. I still got my clothes. I still got my clothes on from earlier, but I'm not doing. Did you come in yet? Come on up here. Come on up here. You have the Price is Life. I can't be me. She subscribed to this channel. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh Lord. Okay. Is she, girl? Who is your friend? Girl, we gotta talk about this. No, heck no. Where's she at? We gonna talk about this. Lisa, I wanna know what happened. Yeah, we want to know what happened, Lisa. You're gonna have to Pastor, you're gonna have to, well, maybe we'll have her to come up here and both of y'all talk about it. No, I don't want to do that. I'm being for real, but I'm trying to make you laugh about it. But no, seriously, we need to talk about it. Okay, so let me say this. Let me say this. You lost a friend today. You talking about a YouTube friend, or you talking about a friend, like a friend indeed? You know what I mean? You talking about like a friend indeed, like a real, oh, well, I guess you 40 plus years, so that will be a friend indeed. Okay. Okay, so that's a real friend. You are making me laugh. What? I'm just saying, like, for real. Like, okay, so was it an eggplant? Did an eggplant, like, did you hop on the eggplant, or did she hop on the eggplant? Did you Did you leave a carton of milk in the room and somebody took the milk? I mean, what happened? Girl, don't make me pull out these tarot cards and read what I'm saying now. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it because I don't feel like being lazy. I'm lazy today. I pull out these tarot cards so fast on you. Nah, stop. Like, you know, just, no, for real. All jokes aside. So, okay, so why don't you just talk to her? Because it seems like you're not feeling the loss of the relationship. So why don't y'all talk? Y'all want me, would you like me to facilitate? Would you like me to facilitate for y'all to work it out, to help y'all to work it out off a video, off a video? You should pull out the cards. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull out the cards, y'all. Y'all got me started. All right. All right. Anybody else got any questions while I got these dang on things out? These are my new ones. So I'm using these. I'm using these for the first time. This would be the first time. I just ripped the plastic off about 3 hours ago, but I didn't use them. Okay. This will be my first time using them. Okay. So if you have anything that you want to ask, I will ask for. Okay. Oh, this is my first time using them. I can't wait to see what they say. Okay. All right, y'all. Hold on. Rip me out the plastic. I was acting brand new. Da 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 ding 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 ding. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do these cards and I'm gonna do my I don't want to call my babies old cards, but I'm gonna pull out these other ones. These I got this from these metaphysical stuff. I just wanted to see them. I just wanted to see them. I felt my energy gravitated toward these cards. Hold on, y'all. How you doing, Tanya? Welcome to the Mickey Fifty Powers, girl. Okay. All right. Okay. What the hell? Girl, what the hell are they talking about on these damn cards? Let me pull out my other ones. Oh no, this probably some legitimate stuff. Let me pull out these up and to contrast this what this is saying. Because this is my first time. And I'm literally I don't know nothing about these other cards. I'm just gonna pull these other ones out too. You hold on your breath. Oh Lord. Okay, let me tell y'all what I see. Man, these cards, I ain't used these in a long time, but they should. I mean, these my regular ones, but they acting stiff. What the heck? Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get this through. I don't want to rush, but I gotta get this going. Okay, let me slow walk it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, deceit, lies, deception. So basically, it feels like somebody got the man and somebody didn't. Somebody got the man and someone didn't, and it's you. You got the man. I see something going on with a love affair that is developing a relationship. It feels like a relationship that started off as something that wasn't really supposed to be a relationship, but it developed into a relationship, and now there's some hostile energy around this relationship because a person feels a certain way and they want to confront you about it. I mean, they felt the ways and they ready to like rustle and tussle with you. They are really upset, and it's just kind of a breakup of this situation. It does feel like there's been a lot of lies. It feels like somebody done tried to try somebody stabbing you in the back. It looks like it. It looked like somebody trying to stab you in the back here. Look like somebody doing some play on your end now. It looked like there is somebody's doing some manipulation. Okay, there's some manipulation going on, and of course, there is some things that's it's like I don't know how the Wizard of Oz. You know how the Wizard of Oz, we thought Wizard of Oz was gonna be this big old person and he was gonna be able to have this power to make Dorothy to help Dorothy back to Kansas. But he did not. And it was just like a fraud, and so it looks like there is something like that. So it looks like there's somebody behind a curtain that's pulling the curtain and basically not revealing. They're like throwing their rocks and hiding their hands, so to speak. I think that's kind of the, it's like, it feels like two to three situations. It feels like one, someone's doing some manipulation, somebody's doing some lying, and somebody's basically behind the curtain and making plays to get at you in a way, but they're acting like they're not doing that. Does that make sense? Now, um, there also has to be an energy or a spirit that you have to be able to work on. And I do know with this particular man, let's talk about him. Let's talk about his behind. Now, let me tell you something about him. Now, this looks like, let me get my notebook, girl. If y'all see my notebook, I don't show people my cards, and I don't show people my old cards. I don't show people my notebook because it is not legible. And I have to write it down, and I have to find me a good old piece of paper to write on now. Now it does look like there's something going on with a family. There's a family situation that's going on. And so you're going to have to deal with a family situation. And so there is definitely a person who has the best intentions for you. And right now, your goal is to you got some projects that's going to be coming up that's in the wind. So you got to focus on your home and your family right now as well. Now, is this entity going to be a part of your life? Well, yes, ma'am. You definitely going to have this entity that's going to be a part of your life. But you are going to start getting more clarity. More clarity is going to draw itself to you. And certain things that you thought in your head were not true. You was thinking that you really truly had a certain connection that you really never had. So there feels like there's a lot of deception of energy of a connection that you really thought you had, but you really don't have it. It don't just feel like it with one person. It feels like it's several different people. Now, this one person can have multiple of attitudes. You know how I told you that, right? But it feels like it doesn't feel like an attitude. It feels like a multiple uh terms of different people that is connected to you that is not with your best interest. But this looks like a relationship. Man, this is a relation. You're gonna actually get into this relationship. This is gonna be a deep relationship for y'all. Now, now a lot of people will ask me, like, well, do you see this relationship going somewhere? Yes. Just because I said it's gonna go somewhere don't mean it is. Does that make sense? Let me explain this better. It's up to y'all. This is one of those free will type of things. This is, some things is written in stone. Some things are just, it is what it is. Y'all gonna be together. Or some things are just like y'all not gonna be together. This is not the situation. This situation depends upon what you want. This situation depends on what you want and what this other entity wants. So it's all about what y'all want. Do y'all want to make things work, or y'all going to have things to work? Now, is there a very deep connection in this situation? It's an absolutely different deep connection. This person is very much in tune with your energy. But it's been so many games. It's been so many games that have came about in this particular situation that started off as a situationship and developed and blossomed into something that could be a definite connection that has a level of what the hell? I can't even think of a word to put this. I can't even write that down to think about what I'm trying to say. Let me move on to something else and I'll come back to that because I can't explain what I'm trying to say right now. Let's get on to this other stuff that I saw. You got to get some balance in your life. You don't have balance. That's the problem with a Taurus. We never freaking balance. We either really like, we really are really chill, and then some days we really or not. We don't have a balance unless we get good food and good pea, eggplant, and we get good money. See, sometimes we don't get that all at once. And that's why I talk about it's not a balance there. So you need that balance. So you have to, it's some things that you have to figure out. Like it feels like some career situations that you have to figure out. I think I feel something in the horizon for you as far as career is concerned. Yes, you can get a reading, Portia. You sure can. So I feel I feel like something is in the horizon for you as far as reading. That's I do this professional, y'all. This is why. Do you understand why I tell y'all about it's important for my work? Um anyway, let me go off. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm all like telling y'all, I'm trying to convince y'all. Let me shut the hell up, okay? Listen. Let me get back focused because I'm doing that thing that I do, okay? Now, um, okay, so it feels like a loved one is giving you oh shiggity. Okay, so your husband who passed away, he wants you to go ahead and move on with your life. I said a loved one, but I feel like I know this is gonna sound weird. I hate doing this for other people because they gonna do nothing but go, she thinks shut your ass up. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you are going to um it feels like he's trying to tell you, he's giving you the okay. He's giving you a nod. He says it's okay to move on with your life. He says he understands that you're alive. He's not, um and he's sad in a sense, but he's not sad for the reasons that you think he's sad for. He's sad in the sense of that he can't spend this time with you. He's sad that he had to go. He's sad that you waited so long to move on with your life. That's what he says. He said he's sad that you have not moved on with your life, and he don't want you to let him go in the sense of he knows that he will always be a part of your life, but he wants you to let go of, it seems like every man that has tried to come into your life, they were competing with a man who's transitioned. I don't want to be disrespectful and tell you and say I gotta use a different terminology, but they're basically competing with a spirit. So you have all these men competing with a spirit, and they have a unrealistic goal, or they have an unrealistic way that they have to prove themselves to you because your husband was a certain type of way, and he doesn't want you to do a contrast and a comparison to him. And you have in the past have put people through, and that's the reason why you've been alone for so long, that you have put people through this imaginary spirit of energy, because even your husband says he wasn't that good. Let's being honest. He said that you have to allow people to love you, and you're putting unrealistic goals for people to do that he didn't even do all the way he need to. I need to get in touch with you for a reading to find out about. Okay, here, I'm just gonna drop my number, and if y'all want to schedule, y'all can. Boom. So text me tomorrow at that number, and we'll go to my website. I'm still working on my website, but we'll either do Cash Up or the website. But anyway, y'all go to my website. Here's the website for the reading. Uh, anyway, if you want to get in touch with me, that's fine. If you want to do a private, that's fine. So I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get heavy. I apologize. Passion. I got really heavy. But anyway, they said, road to romance. They said that you on a road to something different. Okay, drop the link. But I don't want to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. You need to make sure you hit the okay, let me hit the make sure you hit the thingamajig. I ain't on no damn camera. What the hell you mean? take your camera off when you go into the studio. Take your camera off. You got to hit the stop cam when you come onto the thing. While you're coming up, I'm going to go ahead and get my girl out the way about this anxiety that she feel like she having. I don't know why she having anxiety, because it just is what it is. Hold on, but I will talk about it. I'm always telling somebody I don't know why they going through this and that, but then I'll be tripping. Okay. Uh, but anyway, where we at here? Uh, where we at? Okay, Portia, girl, Portia. Okay, so you said I'm going to on a trip with my baby daddy. Is that baby daddy? To visit his family tomorrow, and I feel anxiety. Why do you feel anxiety? Do you feel anxiety because he gave you a different type of he made you feel a certain type of way as far as his parents are concerned? And I'm not trying to be negative, but he gave you a different impression of his parents. Because of I guess he's brought home somebody else and they didn't like her. And it feels like he a female spirit within his family. Not spirit, I mean a female person within his family make it really hard on women to begin with. And every time that he tries to bring certain people home, they like casting her away or something like that. Is it a sister? Does he have a sister, or is it his mom or aunt or something? But it's somebody that's like really heavy within his circle that makes it really hard for other women to come in to be around her like that. I mean, yeah, to be around him like that. So if so it's that, and then it's a fear level, and it also his siblings. Okay, gotcha. So his sister. Okay. Right. So yeah, well, you don't need to worry about his sister. I think you just need to be relaxed. um they cool, but yeah, he was married before me. Yeah, of course. So they already have an expectation of, and don't get it twisted. I mean, was this girl ideal? This girl was never really ideal for him. She was not equally yoked. That's not saying it's a bad thing or good thing. I'm not getting ready to clown the girl, but what I am gonna say that they just weren't meant to really be together. They wasn't meant to be together for a long term, that not forever. They were just meant to be together just for a purpose. They had a purpose for being together, but not a long-term purpose, right? And so what's happening right now is that he has anxiety too. So he's not helping your nerves as well. He has anxiety because he does want them to really like you. And this is me not, I haven't even pulled out a card, Portia, by the way. I'm going to pull out the cards and she not ideal for him. You are right. Thank you. So what happens is because of what she has gone through, because what he has gone through with her, he doesn't want to repeat of that, because that was very traumatic for him. His family, it wasn't just the sister, it was some other people within the family. Don't get it twisted. There was some other people within the family that make it easier. And I think was there a questioning of paternity in somebody's life, in somebody in the family? Was it a questioning of paternity or something? I'm just really curious, because it feels like a questioning of paternity. Someone's questioning someone's paternity or something. Okay, so there was some doubts at one point in time. I think that they got ushered under the board, right? But there was definitely a conversation about paternity. Yeah. So it looks like some type of somebody wasn't really stability. I didn't really see someone stable. Somebody wasn't really stable. There also looks like I know it's like there's no balance. There wasn't any balance. Maybe before I had my daughter, LOL, no questions. Um yeah. So yeah, there was some things that may have come up that might have been slid up under the rug. Maybe he didn't tell you that. I don't want to make you more nervous, because that probably wasn't stable. You wasn't stable. Okay. I don't want to slide anything but a rug, because I don't want to further make you nervous. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that to you. But what I am going to do is this. I need you to just relax. I need you to be the wonderful person that you are. I think that if you just be yourself, they're gonna like you or not like you. I don't want to tell you that I'm not gonna say, oh, they're gonna like you, girl. They're gonna love you. I'm not gonna say that, and I'm not gonna tell you they're not gonna like you. Listen to me. I want you to just go in there and put who you are for it, and just don't be fake. Just be yourself. Um, you have a great sense of humor. You know what I mean? You're kind of whimsical. You're like here, you're there. You have, you know what I mean? So I think you should be yourself, and you should just enjoy yourself, and you should make the best out of it. You know, you're the type of person that can go somewhere and have fun um at a funeral. Unfortunately, it's not letting me through. Hold on. I'm trying to get to Safari. Okay, let me know. Let me know when you want to come up. That's fine. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, they trip with you. You have to go through Safari or for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about, but they do that. But yeah, just enjoy yourself. Just go in there and just be yourself. Don't try to put on no airs. Don't try to be anything that you're not, because people can smell it mile away. Now, let me tell you something about this family. I ain't gonna lie, they are a beast, but they're not bad. They're not as bad as you think that they are. I think that once they get an understanding of who you are, I think they will be able to take it more. And you know what? Can I tell you something? Your man talk too damn much. He talked too damn much. You know, he didn't told them stuff about you that they should not know. See, that's the number one problem. That's always been a problem in his relationships. He's just talked too damn much. He just don't know when not to tell people. And then he knows that he has the family that he has, and they pick apart certain things that he says. So what he has to do is just stop telling them things. And the things that, because he exaggerates things and he makes things a lot more than what he means to. I'm telling you, he's created a lot of this anxiety. And he exaggerates things. Like, you know, like you could be walking down the street, and let's just say that you just dropped a bowl or you dropped something, and the guy walk behind you and pick the bowl up and hand it to you, say, how you doing, ma'am? Thank you so much. You look really nice today, and just walk off. He'll be like, yeah, you try to talk to that dude. You know what I mean? He's kind of like that, you know. So that's part of the issue. So I'm gonna recommend, before you all think about moving forward, like it with marriage and things like that, because I do see that coming. Before y'all get into the marital status, right? Before y'all take it that far, please seek counseling and try to work through the issues that you all have before you go there. And one of the issues is that he talks too much, he exaggerates, and he's like from Mars, and you're from Venus. I mean, that's natural anyway, women, right? But don't try to get married and work on the things during marriage. Try to work things out before y'all even think about getting married. Okay. So that's my thing. All right. Now, when passion can get up here, I'll talk to passion. Y'all probably um okay, that's all I got, y'all. If y'all got anything, I'm not long enough, but that's all I got with the readings. If y'all want to do a reading, then just tell me, right. If you want to do a reading right now, a sample reading right now, you can go ahead and ask me a question, and I'll do my best to tell you whatever it is that you want me to try to tell you. I do my best. Um but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. And let's see what else. Oh my God. Okay, let me just tell you something that I'm feeling right now. I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna address anybody. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw something out there. Okay. Y'all listen to me. I listen to me because yes, this is interesting. So just listen to me. I'm just gonna throw this out here for a second. There's somebody in this chat right now that I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I don't know. It's just awkward. So of course I'm gonna make a little weird noise. Um, but there's somebody. My head is itching. There's someone in this chat right now that has some issues involving their head. Maybe you have some type of a head problem. Maybe you have a, I don't know. Maybe your head hurts. Maybe you have migraines. a little too frequently. And if you are having too many migraines, I'm going to make a recommendation that you go ahead and go to the hospital because it's more serious than you think it is. And I think that if you go ahead and get that looked at right now, it won't be as bad as long haul, right? But right now it's not. It's just you put it off and trying to make it like because you don't like doctors or because you're insecure because you're scared and you think because you know in your spirit that it's a lot more than what you think it is. So just go ahead and get checked. I would rather you go get checked and then before it becomes into something really grand. But someone really does have migraines that's a little too often than they should. So go ahead and get that checked out. And once you get it checked out, it won't be if you deal with it now, it won't be bad for the long haul. Okay. Um. So okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna talk about Jasmine. So y'all, we're gonna talk about Jasmine. Yay! Okay, Jasmine. Okay, so she's working out. Okay, we're gonna listen to her. I don't know what she need a boy. She's like Cheryl right here, don't she, y'all? I know y'all like Dr. A. How you gonna throw all this stuff out and just start changing the subject? Y'all ask me. Um. Okay, this just is what it is. What y'all want? It really is Tanya. Okay. All right. So y'all just, just be, mindful of that. And also, I think it's so important that people passion like it's like about four of y'all in here that is really strongly feel very strongly about starting a business. um and you really need to get out there and start your business. There's another person in here that's at the point in their life where they can travel, but they have done some traveling, but they have not done it to the full capacity that they would like to. And I'm going to tell you to go ahead and go and travel because it's absolutely necessary for you to get to the point where you're really traveling because you're going to meet somebody that's really going to be interested in that's going to be really interested in what you're trying to do. It's a particular project that you're working on, and the project that you're working on is going to get funded through someone that you meet while you're traveling. And actually, not only is that project going to be worked on, but this project person is going to lead you down the hole of making some money, and they're going to invest into your business, and this is also going to lead to a relationship and if a great affair. Is this going to be a long lasting? Is there another way to come up? You can come up, just call my phone. You want to call my phone? You can call the number and I'll just push and I'll just have you on live to talk. Here, I'll put my number in here. Um, but anyway, you this gonna lead into an affair. If this is this going to be if this is going to be a relationship where you all are gonna be in love. Well, not really, because this person's going to be married, and you're going to know that they're married. They're going to tell you up front that they're married, and it's going to be basically an affair. So I'm just letting you know. Hey, this is just you. So I'm definitely gonna tell you that. So just call that number and I'll just put you on speaker and I could do it that way. I think that would be okay. And I'll just play it, but obviously I won't see your face because it's the number. And so I think that may be more comfortable for you anyway, right? Anyway, so yeah, so that's gonna be basically an affair, and it does feel like he's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be really American. Now, even if he has a citizenship, was he born in America? Let me answer a better question. He's not born in America. He's trying to get a citizenship. Okay. Call from Elisa. How you doing? I got you on speaker for everybody to hear. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me on the? Let me click on my thing. I should okay. Hold on, let me click on my thing so I can hear. Don't say nothing for a second. Let me make sure. Okay. What's my name? Oh yeah. I forgot. Well, I know my name. I forgot the name of my channel. Here we go. Go ahead now. Talk to me. See if I can. Yeah. A bit of a delay. Say it again. It's a little bit of a delay. Okay. It's supposed to be a delay though. That's normal. That's normal. Okay. So everybody, look. He is so on point,
And even though we're in the chat and everything, I have never, ever talked to her. So everything she was saying was so on point. Oh my goodness. You even had me in tears when you were talking about my husband. That was on point. And I don't know how I could say about the friend, except for it's beyond a friend, after 40 something years.
Right.
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 But one of the things that happened was she introduced me to a guy. She really, really wanted me to like get with this guy. Mm-hmm. The only thing that comes between women after 40 years is an eggplant. Okay? Yes. That's the only thing. Right. That'll come between women. 40 something years. Rocking and rolling, okay? So when she introduces me to this guy, I something didn't feel right. Something didn't feel right. But she was hyping him up, and let me see. I was gonna mess with him, okay? Mm-hmm. But I felt like a look at her face, and that just made me like, no, I just felt some type of way. But let's fast forward, and now she's messing with the guy. Mm-hmm. And I feel some type of way. Even though I didn't mess with him, and the gag is she's been a lesbian for 30 years. What? Yeah, that part. And it's somebody that subscribed to my channel that I know. I think she is. That's why I don't want to say too much, because even though I'm upset now, and I'm upset because you knew that you had feelings for this man. You had feelings for, so why would you want to hook me up with him? Okay, so I'm gonna break that down in a minute. There's somebody. Okay, so I'm talking about two. Remember, I told you it was two different situations. Remember, I told you it's about, because it's another party that actually is, you get ready to get into a relationship with somebody. Yeah. So this is all taking place on the West Coast. Right. I live on the East Coast. So when I don't mess with the guy on the West Coast, I come home to my little friend on the East Coast. Right. So when you see that other part, you see that with him. Right. Okay, but so the other part is taking place on the West Coast. That's a deception area. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, the deception energy. Okay, so that's two different situations. That's the one partner that I said that y'all get ready to go take it there. This is getting ready to be a relationship. This other thing on the East Coast is going to be the relationship. The other situation is about the deception that you was about to really get involved with this particular entity. Yeah, and it's like, right. Why did you do that? Why, I felt like where you said manipulation, and maybe she didn't even know. Part of me felt like, well, maybe she didn't know she was gonna. I think she fell in love with him. Well, she been in love with him. She's been in love with him, but that's a really, her situation is really tricky. Oh, sorry. Her situation is very tricky, but it's tricky for two different reasons. It's some deception, right? But at the same time, it's not just a deception aspect. It's also she knew she was in love with him, but yet she didn't want to shiggity on you in the way that she did, but she did anyway. Does that make sense? She did anyway, but she did want to, but she didn't want to shiggity on you, but she shiggity on you, right? So do I have the right to be mad with her? Yes, you do. However,
you are not gonna be able to trust her on a certain level. But can you forgive her? Do you have to think about, can you forgive her? Will you be able to get past this? That's the issue. It's not, it's just certain things you ain't gonna be able to trust her with. That's just really what it is. But you knew that, but you already knew that from get-go. You've been knowing this child for 40 some years. You already knew what you was dealing with. You already knew that you couldn't trust her with certain things. You already knew that about her. This is not like no surprise.
I felt like I trusted her with everything, and that she didn't trust me.
You did not trust her with everything. Absolutely not everything. You did not. Quit this lie. You did not trust her with everything. Now you trusted her in the sense of you trusted her not to trust certain things about her, right? You already kind of already knew how she get. You weren't expecting this. You're just looking at the bigger picture. You got to really sit back and think about it. I want you to sit back and think about the red flags along the years when she basically when she borrowed this, or when she borrowed that, when this happened, when that happened. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't really trust her.
She is such a beautiful person.
Right. Of course.
She is such a beautiful person. And I want her to be happy. If this is what it is, I want her to be happy. And then I think if you've been a lesbian for 30 years, I'm sorry. Did our relationship work good because she was a lesbian? I don't know. She would kill me if she knew I was talking to you, but I ain't gonna say too much more on here because the whole world is hearing me, so I ain't gonna say too much more.
We ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody listening to my damn channel with 27 people.
We'll wake up tomorrow and have 2,000 views.
Right. It'll be like, Dr. A, did you give her a reading?
Girl, we'll be like on pizza. Girl, pizza. People being found out. No.
Right.
No. I'm like, oh my God. But I wanted everybody to know that you were so on point. Like, oh my God. And the fact that we had never talked. I mean, you had never talked, everybody. So, but I'm shut up listening.
That's unfortunate. Said I'm listening too.
Like, how you gonna like women for 30 years, but then you like a man, and how you gonna love somebody for 40-some years to let it? I can't let an eggplant. Look, I'm all for women empowerment. Don't let no eggplant come between you and your
girl. Let me tell you something. I'm hopping on it. No, I'm just playing. No, just play.
I'm gonna watch a movie tomorrow.
Right, I know that's right. I'm trying to tell you, but I mean, I don't know. I don't have friends, so I could really say that. You know what I mean?
It's been a beautiful relationship. So beautiful, but I know sometimes in life you're only supposed to go a certain way in the journey. You know,
you just can't. I don't think you should just be like bump you. I think you should be hurt. I think you should express that. I think that you just need to move on with your life because that wasn't gonna be your character. That wasn't gonna be your king anyway. Let's just keep it real. That wasn't gonna be something that you can.
Girl, I booked me I speeded up my plane ticket and came on home to my mate, man, okay?
Right. So that wasn't gonna be nothing anyway. That wasn't gonna be nothing anyway. So I mean, you can feel hurt in the sense of why would you try to set me up with him, knowing that you love them or whatever. But I think you should just kind of deal with it like that. I'm just saying, but you didn't trust her on a level that you should have, or a certain level. Excuse me. Let me break it down. Let me be clear. You did not trust her on the level that you think you did. You didn't. I promise you didn't. Even she felt it, right? She definitely don't trust you on the level that you think she do. I'm not saying y'all had a false relationship. I'm not gonna say that. But I am gonna say that y'all were friends to each other at different points?
Well, it felt like
For
now, like you're not who I thought you were.
Because she's a nice person. I'm gonna say that she's a nice person, but she does have another side to her, and she has rage, not towards you, just in general. She has certain aspects of herself that, because she's a nice person, sometimes she feels like people take advantage of her, and so that's a battle of hers.
They do.
And that's a battle of hers, and she just feels like, dang, why I always gotta make somebody else happy and not make me happy. So this is her way.
And she really deserves to be happy because she's always taking care of other people, and I want to be happy for her. And I don't even like him like that.
Right? So why you tripping? I know you're gonna say it's the principle.
Like you just told me about the betrayal.
Right? You I know you told me I know what you. It is a betrayal, but it is a betrayal, but it's a principle. I know it's the principle. I get it, but I'm just telling you, you just doing that hard shit. Listen, let go of this shit. Like, you didn't want the ninja anyway. You gonna make me curse. You didn't want this ninja any damn way. So get out your damn ego. That's that Taurus. So, yeah, it is betrayal. I know, and you know it is. But
you knew.
Yeah, but she knew. Yeah, she did know.
You knew, and you said manipulation.
She definitely manipulated. But I'm just making a point.
Now she acting like she didn't know. You knew.
She didn't know, but she did know. I'm sorry. She did know.
Yeah, you confirmed that. That was one of the things that I was like, does she know?
Yeah, she knew. But the deal, the deep thing about it is, I still think, okay, in knowing all of this, you still should let it go. Should you trust her? No. Can you trust her like that? No. You can't trust her on certain levels. Like, you can't tell her your good tea no more. I'm just gonna tell you. Don't tell her none of your good tea. But you can be like, hey girl, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be friends, you gotta.
I'm not there yet.
I'm just telling you, when you get there, when you're ready to forgive her, and you will eventually. Well, I ain't gonna say you're gonna forgive her. Let me put it to you a different way. Let me talk to you, Taurus. Okay, let me talk to you in Taurus. People y'all rest of y'all ain't gonna understand this. Let's your Taurus. Okay, you can still be like, hey girl, how you doing? This is every now and then. But you're not telling her your good tea. You're not telling her none of the stresses in your life. You're not telling her anything that you failed or did good at, or you just strictly she's gonna be a friend that you strictly only tell your good shit to, because otherwise you feel like she's gonna be judging you, and she is. So that's pretty much it's gonna develop into. And to be honest with you,
that's not that bad, but I'm not really telling like everything.
No.
You know? But you answered so much. And then the part when you got to my husband, that was like really, really on point. And it's been a while for me to, when you lose your spouse or your soulmate, it takes you a while to move on. Of
course.
And he was taken, you know. And so there was a lot of soul work. Like, I might be going too deep. I don't know. I hope you're proud of this.
Go ahead. Finish.
But when a soul gets taken out fast, and like in a horrible way,
yes,
it doesn't have time to go. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of regret, guilt. Yes, I can feel it. Yeah.
It happened to him fast.
Yes. And he didn't have time to prepare, and he saw his life flash right before his eyes, and he couldn't really, like, everything in his life just flashed before his eyes, and he couldn't really stop it or prevent it or anything like that. It's just based upon a decision that he was in the wrong place, but yet at the right place at the right time. Does that make sense? Because it was supposed to. Does that you understand what I mean? He was supposed to, but at the same time, it's not something that he wanted. I mean, who? Well, some people do though. He didn't want this, and this is not something that it's still a lingering spirit. It's still a lingering energy. It's still a lingering energy.
It was. I feel like it. I feel like it's crossed over now. It had. Huh?
Well, it has. It hasn't the way you think it has. Well, you know what he wait. Let me just say this. Let me break it down clear for you. So he's still waiting for you to find who you want to, who you need to find, so he can move on. Does that make sense? Because he's still worried about you, and he feels sad for you. That's really what it is. That's what he's waiting on. But is he ready to go, girl? Yeah, he ready to go. He like Henry, this shiggity up.
No, really, to be honest.
No, girl, he is waiting.
Talking about the cell phone. We over here.
Right. He is ready.
I just called you on my own instead of telling the whole world.
Right.
Because it gets really, really deep about like what happened to him and how I like what I went through. It's a lot.
I know. And then then that situation, then you had another loss in between that time, right? So you just, he can't move. Is he ready to go, girl? Yes, his energy's ready to go, and he's trying to let go of you, girl. He is trying to he can't let go until you are happy. You're not happy yet. I mean, you're not in that place. Or you're about to be happy. Yes, girl, this can return to relationship, but he wants you to just go ahead and let go of, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Move on to the next. I mean, you know what I mean? Girl, just get this situation.
And I feel like this person, I feel like this is the person.
Yes.
That I've never felt this way about another person since he passed away.
Yes, it is. But he can't not until you all can completely confess your feelings. I mean, this guy has already kind of told you he like you like that. You the one that's holding it up. You the one that's holding up this relationship or situationship. You the one dealing with it as a situationship. This guy's ready to move on. Your husband's ready to move on. Everybody in the world ready to move on but your ass. But
they sure are. You think you saying that for the game, baby? You just don't know. You just don't know. And then the thing about the career, I'm writing a couple books, and like one of them, I'm really trying to get done and out by October. So when you say career, you know, that's what's going on with that. And then, you know, I run my charity, and, you know, I have so many things, you know, going on as far as business goes. So you are really on point with that.
Well, it's time. You need to just go ahead and let go of that. You need to let go of that. I would just call the girl send them a wedding gift or whatever. Let them move on with their day of life and keep it moving, and cut the ties with that. And go ahead and get with old boy, and just, you know, go ahead and do what you need to do to the next level. Everybody will understand. It's gonna be.
I'm about to ride off into the sunset. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. It's just time to move on. It's time for the situationship to no longer be a situationship and move it into a relationship. Now, is it gonna be easy? No, because you got some of these expectations you have ain't always are not realistic sometimes. I'm not gonna be, I'll be honest with you.
Ain't a Taurus thing. You sure
that's definitely a Taurus thing, because we expect people to go through brimstone, fire, water, and you know, a lock gate. You know what I'm saying? A wood, you know what I mean? That's practically normal. But at the same time, we still gotta let some in. You gotta give somebody indication to come in a little bit. Just let them put their toe in.
No, somebody's in. I've been watching a lot of movies.
I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I watch
a lot of movies.
Yeah, that's how it starts with us. That's how it starts with us, because what Taurus is, because we're Venuses of love, so things start with us in that way. Unfortunately, we have a lot in common with the Scorpios in that way. I don't know what that's about, but because we're Venus of love, our planet is in love, and so with that love situation, we attached to that energy and we flow through that, and it just be like, why did I end up here? You know what I mean? So it's it just happens, and then we'll end up in love with that person will end up in love with us before we even know it. Be like, Dad, you in love? And it take us a little minute to get there. It's always them first and then us next.
And I hate coming up here. Oh my goodness. I've never come up on anybody's thing. I don't mind. Even though I make my videos on my channel, I do not like it. But I wanted everybody to know that you were so on point with everything. And I was just trying to, I thought I was further along with the man situation. I really thought I was further along. And maybe I felt like it's just like about to just happen. Well, it's happened. Put it like that. It's happened. It hasn't happened in a long time. And I'm excited about that. It took a while to let somebody in.
Right.
And if anybody's grieving, I want everybody to know that it takes some time. I had to get a lot of help with the grieving because I got stuck.
Yeah.
And some people, when they grieve, they get stuck.
Right.
And grief has to move. So I had to learn how to move that grief. And sometimes if you have, like I had PTSD associated with the grief.
Right.
So when you have that, your grieving process gets stuck. And your grief has to move. I had to do a whole lot of things. Go visit him, take him flowers, work through my feelings. I had to get help with it. And there's nothing wrong. That's why when I'm always watching these ladies, I'm like, go to therapy.
For crying out loud.
Therapy is the reward that you give yourself. You might feel like it's a punishment, but it's the reward that you give yourself.
Yeah, it takes time. Shoot, it takes time to get over therapy. I had to coach myself. I had to go through over my best friend. It took me a long time because I was seeing him every day. I was hearing him. It was crazy, and I had to really work through that. Now that's just a best friend.
Well, you're spiritual.
Yeah.
One of your spiritual gifts is that. I know because I had that same spiritual gift. So it would have been extra hard for you because I'm pretty sure spirits and all that, like how you picked up on my husband and what he was saying, like that, you have to have a certain spiritual gift for that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. It's just
you're sensitive.
Just imagine hearing your mama every damn day. I'm like, ain't you gone?
Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
Yes, I don't like the spiritual gift that I have, but when it comes to like angel babies, I can deal with them. But other people,
adults, right?
That have passed away, I don't like that. Too much.
Yeah, them the mugs be coming. I'm trying to tell you.
But I had to get help to get this far where I have let somebody else in my heart. It really took a lot of work, but I'm a little upset that I'm not as far as I thought I was. I thought we were done with this man.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you still. It's still time. It's still time for you to go ahead and just get. You know what you need to do. You need to be in this relationship, and you need to love. That's all you got to do, and then you can allow. And once you do that, you can allow your husband to move because it's a wary that spirit energy around him, and he's just worried, and he feels sad that you have waited so long to move past. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm explaining it wrong.
It was because of the PTSD.
Yes.
That's why I said when you have PTSD that needs to grieve,
right,
it means that I saw something that had me stuck. And that is a long story.
Right, I understand.
Not for the internet.
I understand.
Get ready.
Yeah, I understand.
So there was a reason why I got stuck.
Yeah, of course. So you just have to go ahead and seal the deal with this situation, or work your way to. I mean, get further than you was yesterday, today.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go watch a movie and take care of it.
Yes, get further, watch a movie, eat some popcorn.
Watch another movie.
Watch another movie. You know. And then just work your way through the movie and just let everything out. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Cry during the movie time. Shed a tear.
Oh, Jesus. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's when the movie's good, you will cry.
Yeah, you will cry boo-hoo. And you gotta let all that out.
They'll cry watching the movie with you.
Right.
The movie's really good.
Exactly. So you just have to let that out.
People is whoever listens to this live, oh my God, Dr. A, look, you need to put this on private. you need membership. Okay, we need to put this on members only.
Well, I mean, how everybody gotta pay? Listen. I feel guilty about doing membership. I really do.
I will pay you to put this on private. I know you can hear my accent now.
Nobody knows it's you.
Girl. Well, you know what? They don't know. But that was really helpful. And while I'm looking at Miss Jasmine on the screen, I'm so glad Jasmine is getting her whole life together. And I think in between the gym, the days, it takes some days off, and she needs to go volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, and they will help her get her own home. And she needs to get some friends to help her decorate the hospice bedroom, bring some life back into that thing. And and get the baby haircut. He's a cute little man.
He is. I think so too. Everybody be clowning him. I thought he was cute though.
Yeah, I'm not being mean, because people see your children. You got to be pride in how your children look, and give him the best start that he could have. And don't wait on Chris.
Yeah, consider who his daddy is, or possibly, or who his mammy is. Shit, she got to work with.
I want to say about these shots that everybody is taking. It is so serious. I started taking Manjaro, and it took me 2 months of research before I started that shot. It's best to be under the care of your primary care. Yeah, it's good that Jazz is going to the weight loss clinic, but she has other underlying conditions that she's not dealing with.
Yes.
So she really needs to be under a primary care or an endocrinologist. And an endocrinologist might figure out what's going on with her skin too.
Yeah.
We don't hate her. We ain't hating on her. We be trying to give her good advice, and thank God she's starting to take some of it. So see a primary care, or have not just a weight loss doctor, because they're not looking at everything.
Exactly.
And they definitely need therapy or a life coach or something like that, because you got to come at things mind, body, and soul. So just the working out is not gonna do it. She needs she'll feel so much better. Do the whole thing, girl. If you getting medicated, go to the dermatologist, go to the doctor, and then she wouldn't have to pay for the shot, because I'm sure she qualifies. She's looking like diabetical or high blood pressure, so that she could get the shots for free. There's other stuff she could do with that money. And Liz, her shots don't even look professional, okay?
Right. She look like she ordered them on She look like she ordered them on www.smack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dial up. You don't have to do that with Manjaro and Ozempic. You don't have to draw it up like that. Now, I am doing the vitamin B12 shots, and I draw them up like that too. And I'm losing weight. I ain't even working out like I used to. I can't eat it makes you feel full, so you're really not hungry, and you have to be careful that you're getting enough nutrients.
Right.
So I'm juicing the green stuff because you will not have an appetite. So Liz about to get, y'all gonna have to watch out. You think she that big? You wait. So that's the same thing you was thinking when she brought them online. Yeah, that's really not good. She's setting herself up for failure. We need you to get treated for the postpartum depression because it's serious. And then I'm like, she doesn't want to take the medicine, but yet she's taking shots not from a really good doctor. You're not seeing the doctor for these shots, and you're putting that in your body, but you don't want to take an antidepressant.
But did she even take the baby to the doctor yet?
I don't know about that one, but if she checked them boxes, you could have postpartum depression if you had babies back to back like that.
Right.
I think she needs to get that treated because that will really help all that other stuff that she got going on. And the one medicine that she mentioned, that's basically like a Benadryl that they just give a starter pack that they just give everybody. But she really needs some help. It's like we watch them personalities switch on her like, oh my God.
She be like, I'm that B. I'm that B. Then she'll next minute, yeah, Gerard left me and the little girl, but I'm not upset. And then she'll be like, yes, but we did have something special when we were together, but it didn't work out. He abused me. And then she'll be like, yeah, I don't like this girl.
That's somebody that need to let go of the man now.
Woo! Child, she need to let go. She need to let God. She need to let God because he is he is literally over her. He hates her. Like, I'm not even being funny. You can look in his eyes when he came live. You can look into them dark, scary eyes. I mean, Gerard is a nice looking guy, but I'm just making a point that he was just like, yeah, Liv, you know what you did, but you want me to tell that, huh? You want me to tell that, huh? Well, he can't stand her. He don't want nothing to do with her. She just want him to just talk to her. She just wants some type of closure. He won't even give her the pleasure of getting closure.
Yeah, Darla, she said she's not bipolar. Postpartum depression is what they diagnosed her with. And bipolar takes like a while for them to like really work with you and see where your mind is at. But when somebody said she was schizophrenic, I really think that was a lot. And that's why she's running from getting help, because she really needs help. He said no doctor is going to prescribe you meds or diagnose you with. Yeah, but the postpartum depression, if she didn't want the medicine, then she should go to therapy. Do one or the other, because postpartum depression is really serious.
And the thing is, and her that I don't know what that judge is not playing with her, but yet they're giving her some grace. Let's just be honest.
Well, what she did by coming up here and saying that about the postpartum, like I think another reactor said it, you left more evidence that you're not okay. Like, are you just trying to get them to take the kids?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's getting worse. And then the fact that she thinks she's going to get more custody, but you say you can't afford them. You're not getting no custody and you can't afford them.
It took years to get the correct. Yeah, it takes a minute to get diagnosed. It takes a minute to get on the right medication.
Yeah, it does.
And then when you get on some medications, you'll max it out and have to be switched. And it's a long process. It's not no quick fix, because I have PTSD associated with what happened to my husband. So I will have to take medicine for that. So maybe that's what you were, that is part of what you were saying. But I'm not ashamed to say it, because it's a lot of people with PTSD. You can get PTSD from the loss of a baby, of a child.
Shoot, you can get PTSD from being in America under this system. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be funny. But it's a different forms. It's different forms now. You know what I mean? Just being exposed to certain thing, or they call it post traumatic slavery, right? That's just being exposed.
Yeah, that's the real thing.
Yeah, for real. I know I have it bad. I got that poor bad. I had to work through that. I had to stop pointing fingers, and then I had to work through, like I said, being in a movement messed up my head because I saw too much stuff that just shouldn't have been seen. I think that's one thing, and I'm working on, I'm still working through that because I had a lot of losses during that time. But again, I could talk about it. It's not, it was at one point I couldn't talk about it. So now I can talk about it and I can laugh about it and I can even want to tear up at times. But it's still something I can talk through and talk about or whatever. And I'm probably gonna really get that out once I write that book, but that's gonna be that's gonna be something else.
That's something I've been working with now. I'm learning how to use Canva, and that's the thing. Jazz uses Canva. She knows how to use Canva, and these girls, why am I telling? But one thing they're missing out on right now is AI. AI is what is popping right now, and even I'm gonna just go. Peach started doing the classes again and how to do this on YouTube. No, that's not the spot that everybody is in right now. AI is what's popping right now, and this stuff that they doing. No, AI is what's popping, and if you learn it where you can teach other people, that's a good way of making more money. But yeah, Canva is where you can learn how to publish your own book.
I got Canva.
How to use Canva. I recommend everybody should write a book. You should have something, a digital something selling right now. Everybody needs to have a side hustle, multiple streams of income coming in for this year. So I know you said there's a lot of people in the chat that you see them starting businesses and all of that. This is the time to do it. And I am trying to get more focus on that. And since my vision is not on whatever that situation was that I left over there on the West Coast, I need to be centered and focused. And the other thing that I learned, and I'm gonna love her forever. But what I learned was you could be too dependent on other people, and that God, if you believe in God, if you're spiritual, you believe in the universe, a higher power, you need to be leaning on that more than any other human being. And sometimes you can just be too close. We're just too close. We can feel each other, think, thoughts, everything. Too close. And I feel like right now, God wants me to be connected to Him. And you know how something happens, you want to call your best friend? No, you need to call God, Spirit, Universe, your ancestors.
I'm trying to tell you, it's absolutely necessary. I'm trying to tell you, it never fail you. Shoot, that's another thing I learned about that. I was too reliant on that energy. I've been through that too, and I just be like, shoot. At the end of the day, I have myself. Like it's these four walls, and don't get twisted. My husband's my best friend, but at the same time, I can still stand on my own. Does that make sense? I mean, you have to have relationships and a life outside of your husband and children and grandchildren. And that is another thing that happened to me. My identity was tied to my husband. And people don't think about that. You lose yourself. Your identity is tied to your children, and God forbid something happened to, your child, because, I know about losing a baby. You still got to be able to go on with life. If you lose your mate, you could be with somebody 20 years and get a divorce. It's like a death. So you have to have a life outside of that. And Jazz didn't want a life outside of Chris. Well, but Chris never really included. Hi, Amelia. Yeah, that's why I said, hi, Jelly. How you doing, Grape Jelly? How you doing, Amelia? Again. Yeah. Monkey bars from subbies to subbies and never God. Right. Never God. Right. And God has given Jazz all she needs. And really think about it. Most people would be completely done with her after they see my shabby life. Why is she still on the internet? Exactly.
people have shown her grace.
A lot of grace, because they know she got some troubles. She's trouble. You know what I'm saying? And even with who else? Who else have we that got a lot of grace? Really, Olivia got a lot of grace, but God is not playing with her right now. However, God is not playing with her right now, and if she don't get it all the way, if she don't really just be honest with herself, not with us, she ain't gotta tell us nothing.
And look, since I'm over here, I'm on here getting out of my business and getting all up in their business. I need to mind my business. Okay, I need to get up off watching these people, but Liz is not understanding probation. I have the feeling she has not met with her probation officer. If this is really true, because there's going to be so many limitations with probation
and traveling.
She doesn't realize. Yes, that changes your life. When they give you that list of what you can and cannot do, and doesn't it limit how long you can travel and be gone, right?
And not only that, but she gonna have to be checking with her probation officer on her job. Not no YouTube, no ma'am. Actual job. So they're gonna be like, well, did you look for a job today? Did you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need the names of those numbers to the jobs that you have went to.
Y'all can't tell Jazz don't go to the top floor. Hold her hands with those nails. It's great, Jazzy. It's funny. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that's why people give Jazz grace. I think Jazz should just come out and say what her problem is, and then, like, girl, what you got going on?
Jasmine a hot mess. Yes, she is. But something is wrong with her. And then you know what else though? That dang on what is that girl name? We didn't watch her tonight. I just couldn't do it with her. I couldn't do it with her. And Kaisha get on my nerves.
Was that the other one?
Yeah, I can't stand Kaisha. I know Kaisha, she's professional. I don't know. It's just something about Kaisha I just don't like. I don't know what it is.
I was saying I watched them on a live one time, and I felt like she was a little hard on Jazz. And Jazz doesn't go live that often, but I think because Jazz gives us Taurus energy, you're not supposed to have a favorite. You get on me for having a favorite.
I do.
You have a favorite, okay? I'm right.
Who's my favorite?
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to talk about who my favorite is. We ain't going here. Oh no, you ain't taking me down that rabbit hole. Oh man,
I don't have a favorite.
But yeah, I feel like she's a little more like controlling on the Jazz.
Yeah, she is.
She's in line.
But I don't know what. No, but for real. Okay, yeah, I do like her more than the other mommies. Out of all of them, not saying I like her, but I like her more so than the rest of them. And it's probably because she's a Taurus. That's probably what it is. I'm just gonna be all the way true. I think it's because she's a Taurus. I don't think it's because of, and I think her personality is a little bit better. But I think that she need to go ahead and figure out something else to do. What she's doing, I mean, besides YouTube, I don't think she just should do YouTube, but I think she need to move out that little bitty apartment, and I think she need to go ahead and get all this stuff together. I don't really believe that, now as time progressed, I did it first, and I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But of course, I don't really believe that her daughter was doing it like that. I think that a lot of this was an act. Yeah. This is what I think. I think she exaggerated this point. I believe she exaggerated. Do I believe some of that stuff that happened with her daughter? Yeah, some of it, but I don't think it happened to the extent of the way she's saying it. Because that little girl was looking like she was lying. Go ahead.
Like you keep saying, she needs to move. There's the whole answer to that.
Yeah, she needs to move. Yeah, definitely.
Because doesn't she have like 90,000 subscribers?
Exactly.
And watching them.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody should be selling something. I'm looking up here. Jazz got 58,000 subscribers. That's 58,000 chances to sell something. They need to be a t-shirt or something with Stanker name on Stanker. Stanker name on the t-shirt. Something. You need to be selling something. What's that one thing? What's the thing? The scent thing that people be. What's scent thing? Something. Shoot, I don't know. Avon.
Oh, Avon. Oh, ain't nobody buying. People still buying Avon. Ain't nobody buying no damn Avon. Well, maybe people
I know,
are.
but I figured since Mimi was talking about Finger Hut.
People were talking about no damn Finger. Okay. Was she? I don't remember.
Girl, I still owe them money for them towels. They gave me so many stuff. See, these young people don't know about that there.
I remember Finger Hut back in the day. Boy.
On that little card.
Man.
To mess up your credit.
No, I never used my credit, but that's a whole other conversation. I ain't doing it on there.
Hi, Amelia. Yeah, girl. She could talk about Finger Hut. I could talk about Avon.
Right.
But, I mean, anything you could be making bracelets and selling. You know, you got to do that on TikTok before they shut it down now. They need to be selling something.
What's happening on TikTok? You gotta sell something on TikTok, right? Or you don't?
They have TikTok store. You know, you could, whatever it is, a digital product. Jazz, write a journal. Write an exercise book. It'll be digital. You don't have to do anything, but you have all these people, all these subscribers. They need to be selling something.
But some of this stuff, I don't believe they have all these subscribers like that. I think they bought some of these. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, because it don't make no sense for them to have all those subscribers and they not popping like that. They money's not popping. They money's not showing. They views not showing, not indicating that.
Yes, not matching up. I don't like looking at the analytics. I don't like it. I feel like it's pressure, but I know that's gonna help your channel. I'm the analytics.
Man, I'm not looking at it no more.
Consistency.
Let me tell you something.
I haven't been able to be consistent.
My check, let me tell you, my check get ready to hit on the 21st. I'm getting ready to tell y'all the truth. My check gonna be $140 something.
Well, hey, that's $140 something you didn't have.
I'm like, man.
But look, you're selling something. You're giving people, you're getting readings, you're selling candles, you're still on here selling something. And when you open up your healing center all the way, that way you have something you're selling.
Yeah, man. They gonna be like, man, I can't wait to open up this dang on. I ordered this dang on furniture. I can't wait till this furniture get here. I cannot wait. I am so excited because I'm getting ready to go in there and lose my damn mind.
And then how you read me, it brought me so much peace. You don't know, like when I said, oh, I'm so sad, you know, because the chapter is ending and I'm getting ready to go into a whole new chapter. And maybe it's not sad because I am excited about this person. I'm so excited about this person.
I bet you.
And yeah, I've known this person for a long time and didn't realize he was right in front of me the whole time.
He was just patient. He was so patient with your crazy self. No, I'm just playing. He was so patient. Man, that's what my husband said. He be like, man, he was like, what? He told me the other day. He said, what I got to do? I was like, what I say?
Something else to deal with a Taurus.
I said, what did I say? I said, he said, well, is such and such amount going? He's like, is $1,000 gonna be enough for right now? He said, that's not all you get. I said, for right now. I was like, no. He said, what? For my first,
he already know he gotta spoil you.
I was like, no. He's like, I said, but you asked me. You just should have said just should have said. You asked me, I shall receive. You can't just ask me nothing like that. You should have just said, $1,000 is what I'm gonna do now. Later on, I'll do more. That's all you had to say. Don't ask me it's $1,000 enough, because I'm gonna tell you no. I need.
Wait, they're in the chat. Who got on the poll? to make it? Who had to get on? Oh, Dr. A. At least she ain't got to get on. No, she don't have to get on the post. She just got to go watch a couple movies.
Yeah, I just got to go watch a couple of movies. I just got to be like, I got to shake it like it's hot for the husband. That's all I got. All I gotta do is like all I did, and I'll be dancing goofy. I just got dance goofy for the Mr. Little Telephone Man. That's why I call my little baby Suge Knight. Y'all seen the pictures of him? He look like baby Suge Knight.
Oh my God.
That's what I call him.
It's good to hear people in love, and I always tell everybody, you're so lucky. It's like people don't treasure when you have somebody that you love, and they're here. That's why I used to be like, it's driving me crazy that Jazz is talking like Quiz is dead. Quiz is not dead.
Right, he just moved on. That's all. I mean, but she should be happy because that's less of a headache. Think about it. You know what I mean? She ain't got to pay for his food. The children ain't got to be quiet, in their room. She don't have to put food on the grill. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to eat up all her food.
The kids seem happier. The kids seem so much happier. They seem peaceful. You notice that?
Yeah, I noticed it. Shoot, they talking now.
Aiden's not jumping all around and all of that. But I feel like I know these kids. Okay, I feel like I know them. And I had a couple of my niece watch some videos. She watched My Shabby Life, and she cried, and she was like, I just can't watch it.
No, and for real, it's a lot. Yeah, my daughter looked at that. She's like, "Oh my God, what is going on?"
I said, a lot of people. That's going to be hard for her to ever get past. Yeah. And I think it might limit some of her. Well, God doesn't do limits, but I think it might affect her future.
It definitely gonna affect her future. It's
you're only going to be able to go. You're only going to be able to go but so far with this social media stuff because that's out there.
This nut couldn't tell Chris was getting involved outside of her home. He never bond with Stanker, and I don't think he wanted to. He did want to. He wanted nothing to do with that little boy, especially when she put that helmet on his head. It was a wrap. I'm not even funny. I'm just
I ain't laughing about that. I ain't laughing about
you that. You laughed at the way I said it.
Yeah, and how when he went to that Foot Locker store, baby, he put that out. Chris said no.
Chris said the fuck hell with this. He said I'm not.
He said no.
He said the fuck hell with this. He said I'm not messing with this little dude. Like for real, he had that.
No. It was when she had the stroller for two babies, and he was with her.
He was walking on the outside of her. He was walking in front of her. He didn't even want nobody to
have a twin. She kept that twin. I just want to ask, why do you do stuff like that? Like, I just want to know. Why? Why did you stroller the twin stroller for the baby?
Then she set up her and try to. I would tell you what else. She tried to sit up there and act as if he told, like she didn't want to go in the car and be around his friends. No, he told her ass to wait outside that damn car.
You ain't coming in.
You ain't coming to this motherfucker.
Come in here and tell everybody you do YouTube.
Right.
And then you gonna blow up my spot.
Right. They was like, man, he's like, sit your ass out there in the car. They was at kid. They was at the kids.
I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. I think she need to realize most of her subscribers are not content creators.
Exactly.
So all that content creator talk they don't care about. And I think she should do like an exercise segment separate. So that way you could do full workout and you can just make money off of that. Just have a certain time every, that I'm doing a full workout with people live. They could be doing a workout with you. But I think, she might be on to something.
Yeah, she need what
Chris
she
be
and
gone before Jazz's birthday.
and then and what she need to
Said.
do, the next thing she need to do is stop putting her children on her channel. I think if she get a Ixnay on the Wixnay with her children, if she stop putting them on the channel, I think she will get much more because people may eventually maybe they do not think about that of the children being on there. That's just traumatic. Every time she popped them children up, their hair is never combed. No, seriously. Even now today, it's like she just got their hair done about what 5 months ago, and it looks bad still. You know, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. This looks bad, you know.
Yeah.
Chris been gone before Jazz's birthday, right?
She has a lot of people supporting her, and if she but she is listening. Hey, girl, hey, she is listening, and I think because people are just showing her grace. I don't know why. I don't have a dog in the fight, but if she gonna do it, do it. And at least she invested in her business with the camera and the computer. So my God, do you have to go set up the camera, get out the car? What she do? Okay, come out, she set up the camera. Then she go get back out, go get back in the car, get out of the car, and then when they get ready to leave, go back and get the camera.
It's just weird.
Okay? That's too much.
Yeah, she focused more on that little baby than she do. I mean, she focused more on the camera than she do that little baby. I'm like, that little boy hands need to be held, Jasmine. You too focused on this camera.
It's not about the filming, it's about the content. Yeah. All them angles. Oh my God. Girl, please don't do them angles.
She shoved it right up her nose, her snout. I should say snout. She put that camera directly up her snout.
Work on the angles. Don't. You're making more problems with you editing. Like, and I know people be looking at her. Can you imagine how they looking at her in the parking lot?
I would be clowning her. That is annoying. I'm gonna tell you something. I remember I went to Coffee Crossing. It's this place called Coffee Crossing. So I went up there and I was just taking pictures. I was just trying to show my husband I was at because I didn't tell him where I was going. And he texted me like, "Well, you been gone for 2 hours. What you doing?" You know, he LOL, you know, we laughing. And so I take a picture like at the coffee crossing, and I'm smiling, you know, trying to take a little sexy picture, you know I'm talking about. You know, so I'm trying to take this little sexy picture. Why this dude behind the little corner? You know how you waiting in line. He just poses behind me. I'm like, what are you doing? Right. You know, he's inside of the place. I'm in my car. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I took the picture. My husband was like, "What is this?" He's like, "That is too funny." He said, "You know, you ought to be ashamed of yourself taking that picture like that." I said, "I didn't even know he's behind me till I heard him say, cheese."
You gotta learn how to edit them out.
Right.
You might need to get on some Canva because that's what I'm learning to do too. Because with that Canva, you can edit all kind of stuff out. Like I said, some of what they're trying to teach now, the basic stuff. No, a lot of people are moving on and teaching AI now. And there's so much stuff you can do with that AI.
Yeah, I'm on Canva. Shoot.
It'll write the book for you. Like you trying to do a journal, you put that in that AI, and it'll write the whole thing. And I heard all you gotta do is go back in and make it like humanized. You know.
Yeah, they wrote a whole play for me. AI. I put I gave a concept of what I was trying to do, and they wrote a whole entire play for me.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my, I was just testing out. I was just kind of messing around with it.
Y'all. Journals are in right now, and adult coloring books are making money. And the good part is, because right now, that's what I do on YouTube. I'm always trying to learn something, how I can make me some coins. That might be the Taurus in me. But,
yeah, that's definitely the Taurus in me.
Yeah, so the AI, a lot of people are doing journals with it, and that way it's digital content you can sell on Amazon. You don't even have to touch some of these products that you're selling.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely getting ready. I'm definitely
up here telling my whole life. I'm girl, you done got me in
You ain't gonna be in no trouble. You ain't gonna even talk to her no more.
No, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
Like,
y'all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be so focused on me and my family right now. Like you said, I'm. That's where I'm gonna put things. Like you said, I'm working on my career and businesses and books, and that's where I gotta put my focus.
Yeah, we don't really have time right now. It's kind of hard. It's not the season for a whole bunch of friends. Now, family, yes, but not. This ain't the season for a whole bunch of friends for a Taurus. It really isn't, because we got to get focused on like our objectives, because there's a lot of stuff going on as far as the Venus energy is concerned, and too many people rely on us. Any ladies signed to take Jasmine's class? Hell, I mean, great jelly. Be quiet. You know damn well I say that. Girl, Jasmine will give me my money back. You know Jasmine will send me my money back if I sign up for her class. Jasmine know who I am. Jasmine be. Jasmine just set her whole platform and said she don't even make no money. Jasmine trying to clown me one day.
She gonna send that money back like Liv did with Zolo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Zolo. She sent that money back.
I didn't know she sent that money back. I didn't know. I didn't even know.
Girl, in these hard times, don't she gotta buy the other baby some?
Girl, I would have kept that damn money. I don't know what she talking about. Let somebody send me $25. I'm keeping it. You understand me? Every little bit helps.
Jazz needs parenting classes. Cause girl, if you don't work, you cannot provide. That's right. You can't provide for yourself.
No, right. Jasmine
That's
ain't finna do nothing.
Everybody gotta have a hustle. Like I watch a lot of financial advisors, and they would say everybody in the house needs a stream of income, even kids.
Yeah, for real.
Even if you got a business, hire one of them as an employee.
You don't think my son ain't gonna be working? He gonna be in there with me all day. You know, he in homeschool, so he gonna be in there all day. And he's just like, oh, I gotta be in here all day. I said, boy, let me tell you something. I said, yeah. I said, you want to go to school? You can go to a regular school if that's what you want to do, because you know we homeschooling. And he's like, no, I don't want to go to no regular school. I said, okay. I said, well,
you know, a lot of people are homeschooling, and a lot of people need to homeschooling because our history is being deleted. Our history is just being washed out, and so it's good to do at home schooling because there's so much stuff that's just left out.
And they trying to put too much on our children. It's just some things at this early age, it's too sexualized. And I don't want my son exposed to all that madness. There's just too much stuff going on. I mean, how the hell you? I ain't gonna go there. But how you know what you like at 2? You know what I mean? At 2, at 3, and 4, right, just crazy.
Any amount, I'm not turning down.
Right? It's just ridiculous. No, I'm not turning down. She's a nut. She's a nut. I don't know why she was asking for back. She knows she can't. She knows she needed her. All people need money, right?
She's stubborn. She is so stubborn. But she's different. Like, to me, she's in a different category from all the moms. And I just can't get behind, talking about RIP people.
Right.
Leave them people alone.
Yeah, she doing too much.
Sleep at night.
Yeah, she did way too much with that situation with that sister. She did way too much. She went beyond for no reason.
That subject is so sensitive that you can drive a person. You don't know where people are mentally after they've lost a baby. And that's really not nothing to be poking at. And really, if she had popped off her in that bathroom, she would have a defense right there.
Right.
Because that's traumatic.
Yes, it is.
But it would have been premeditated. But I don't know. I'm not no lawyer. Let me mind my business.
Yeah, they would. Well, she would have probably had mercy on her, but she probably would have had some probation or something at very least. You know what I mean?
Oh, great, Jazzy. You think she needs to file bankruptcy? I think her credit is probably not as bad as she thinks it is. Because a lot of stuff on your credit, you can call and they will work with you. You would be surprised what you could call. I did volunteer work for Habitat for Humanity. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said, in between those days that she's getting a break, she needs to go do some hours for Habitat for Humanity. Build up your hours and be working on your credit at the same time. And this time next year, she could be getting a brand new house. The lists are longer than they used to be, but you can get pushed up on that list
if you work for them.
And I think maybe she should, if she doesn't have Section 8, she should get an apartment, an income-based apartment. Take that extra money as if you were going to pay that full rent of what she's paying now,
and save it.
Credit,
yes,
and then buy you a house.
Now, do I think I think she paying for rent on that now. Now the other apartments, she might have been on low income with the other apartments. That this one, I think she was paying for. Excuse me, something crazy.
I think that's the thing she should do. She should get an income based apartment, pay off her debt, do her Habitat hours, and buy her a house. That's how you build generational wealth. And we're not sitting around here thinking about our generational wealth. I don't have any little kids, but I would say that to somebody, in her situation. Start paying off debt. If you don't think you can get a house the other way, go through Habitat for Humanity. Just the volunteering alone is going to help you as a person, because it's gonna like do something to your mind when you volunteer. It changes you. But she'll also be doing her sweat equity to get a Habitat house.
I don't need, but I think it's weird.
She sure did, Grape Jelly. She put her money in his truck.
Yeah, all that stupid, just dumb stuff. And then I really,
she risked it all.
Yes, she did. And I really believe in my heart of all hearts that Jasmine in her mind, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not saying Jasmine shouldn't think she, shouldn't try to, be better or not live, but Jasmine likes to live beyond her means at the same time, though. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, like that, like no way. She moved in that house for Quest, but I don't believe she just moved in that house for Quest. I also think that she was, getting that money, and Chrissy. Well, I'm gonna talk about your friend, but she, Chrissy kind of showed her. Chrissy showed her how to get them houses, right? Mm-hmm. Because Chrissy be having some nice houses.
You gonna make me talk about my friend?
No, I ain't gonna make you talk about your friend.
About my friend,
I ain't gonna talk about her.
When I started watching my friend, she was hustling.
Yes, she was.
That bad when she got in that closet. I don't know if you. She had all them kids, right? And she made her office in that closet. That's a bad view right there. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, she got all that other stuff going on. But when she got in that closet, she made an office in that closet. I said, that's a bad beat right there. I'm sorry, y'all. I just see potential. I don't know. And then she put the little vines and the lights in there. And she was doing envelope. I forgot what it's called. But she was doing envelope stuff. See, that's where I came in at. So that's why I try not to be so hard on her. But she's the strong mama. Chrissy got in that closet. She got in that closet. She had the lights and the decorations. She was on it for a minute. I don't know what happened, but she was doing things.
She need to get back in that closet. Cause I'm sick of seeing her in these.
In the beef section, they was talking about her all the way in the beef section.
Was they? I didn't know that.
Yes, that's how I ended up watching the mommy section. They was talking about her over there in the beach.
What was they saying?
Girl, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. Y'all see one thing, but I saw potential. I saw potential in the closet. I need her to get hungry like That girl was gonna make it.
She said, hell with that. Girl, she put that robe on. She said, I'm going to be naked up under this robe. I'm going to put this filter on my face.
She ain't going back in the closet.
No, she ain't going back in the closet. She get ready to go in that filter. She get ready to put that filter on. She get ready to put that deer filter on or whatever that deer little Bambi filter.
Oh my God. See, I ain't gonna go there with you. I'm staying positive.
I'm just telling I'm being positive.
To make it.
No, listen. I'm being positive. Listen. I'm being positive. I swear.
I think we have been positive. I really think we have been positive. I don't like to just like criticize people and not give them another way out. So hey, I hope everybody win. I'm trying to win, but this is funny. This is like watching a soap opera.
Let me finish.
My uncle asked me yesterday, was I gonna watch Young and the Restless with him? I said no, I got YouTube.
Right. Young Restless is whack because I'm telling you, YouTube be popping. Let me finish telling you. I'm not. This not gonna be me dissing her. I promise. So yeah, so she got that robe on. She naked up under that robe. She got that shower cap. She got that raspberry beret on her head. She got that deer filter on, and she just cooking that food.
Look, Amelia said, Chrissy make it do what it do. She was back then. I don't know. She must lost her momentum. But
yeah, she did.
Back in that closet,
she did. She
stuffing them envelopes.
I never seen her stuff them envelopes, but I'm telling you,
let me tell you, she was about her business for a minute. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's when you asked me like, why do I, like her? That was because that's why I liked her, because I thought that was cool. I thought that meant fun.
And she just was sitting there cooking that food. She like, I got this shrimp. She's like shrimp boat. She like shrimp boat. Barbecue shrimp. Sauce.
I need her to see her potential, because there doesn't need to be any clickbait. But when the girls say, we consider it clickbait, for them it's not clickbait because they're actually addressing it. It's like how Jazz was like, oh, he took Legend. That was true. Somebody took Legend. She didn't tell you it was Chris. He took.
Wait a minute, I'm lost now.
No, her brother took Legend.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, her brother took Legend.
Yeah, it's about time.
But she made it seem like it was Chris.
We know damn well it was no damn Chris. I didn't think it was Chris. I know what you're talking about. I never thought it was Chris. Mm-hmm. But Chrissy done told y'all to go find her baby daddy because she can ready to hit him up with child support. I'm like, which one? Was she talking about DeMarcus?
Well, Lipstick Alley probably already know. They know it. Lipstick, I don't really know how to use Lipstick Alley.
I don't either. I've been trying to learn how to do it.
You haven't made it on YouTube until you made it.
Oh God, please don't put me on no YouTube. I don't want to be on no YouTube.
I don't want to ever go in there, but that's how you know you have made it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use it. I've tried to go on there and see if they talking about somebody, and it don't even pop up. It don't even pop up for me. I be like, what am I doing? I just signed in and everything, and I don't even know what I'm doing on there.
Great jelly plot twist. That would be a plot twist right there.
Chrissy ain't no better. I was hoping that Jazz and Chrissy will rekindle their friendship. Jasmine needs Chrissy. She could guide her better. Has no mind. So before I went on vacation with you too, Chrissy was working. Is she still working? Mm-hmm. I don't know. You gotta ask Chrissy's representative.
You gotta stop with that. Look, I'm minding my own business. I just wanted to share that little part. I like that part. All this other stuff, I'm not into all of that. I'm minding my business. I just thought that was funny.
That was funny. You told us I got my favorites. I do like Jasmine, but Jasmine be making me mad though sometimes. I be like, come on, Jasmine, you supposed to be representing for the Tauruses. Why are you all here talking about?
Be like, okay, she doing good, and then she'll do something. You be like, oh man, I got a reader. I don't want to read her, but she done messed up.
I got so mad at her. I said, what? I was like, I'm sick of Kaisha. Just Kaisha go away so Jasmine can move from New York and find her a place that she can afford. I just said, Kaisha, go away or go with us.
Amelia, what the people want to know?
Wait a minute. Passion. The people want to know.
Yeah, darling, you do not want to go on Lipstick Alley. No. They must not read what they say about them on Lipstick Alley. Because if they did, they wouldn't post out one more video.
No, they can't read that. I done seen stuff. I've when I sign in, I don't know how to find what the stream come from, but if you like Google it, I can see it. But when you set up your account and try to go in, I can't see none of the stuff that I see when I Google. It's just wild.
No, none of them are no better than each other. Everybody can get it. Nobody's off limits. But I think everybody have that one that they be secretly rooting for a little bit.
Yes.
And for Dr. A, it's just Jazzy. She be rooting for her, but then she'll do something. She said, "Oh man, I gotta talk about her." and y'all, and what's that girl, Nika? Nika. Let me stop. I need to mind my business. Oh, mind my business.
Yeah, Nika. I be like, oh my God. I don't know. I had to stop doing her for a little minute. I try to do little bits and pieces of her because every time I watch her, I just go in and I be like, just what are you doing? Like it just makes no sense. Zolo's relationship with Olivia was weird, girl. Did they have a relationship? I didn't really think it was a relationship. I just thought it was one of them.
They did. Girl, she said she prayed for Zolo.
Girl, she didn't mean that. She just lied. She just trying to make Gerard jealous, and it didn't work.
I don't understand the lip injection. I want to see a picture before the lip injection because I don't understand.
It's been so long since she's been rocking it for a while now. Girl, with them lips, she had like bologna slices on her face.
I think she did them recently.
Yeah.
But okay, she's not she doesn't want to put medicine in her body, but she's putting lip injections in her body.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. And if she got therapy and got on medicine, she could concentrate. All of this over here, over there, moving here, moving there. That's part of like schizophrenia. That bipolar. That is really part of being bipolar. And she would be settled, even if she did some supplements. But the main thing, if you don't want to put that in your body, is therapy. I said it at the beginning. Therapy is the gift that you give yourself. And you can be stuck somewhere, and she can, get better. I don't even like her like that. You know how I feel. When you start talking about RIP babies, I'm like, oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm done with you.
Now,
I'm done with you.
Let me say this. Now, just Jasmine, y'all. Y'all know, like, everybody can get it. Let me address, what you say? My girl Keisha, was it Keisha? Let me see, girl Keisha. Let me see, I gotta go back up here and make sure I'm saying your name right. Wait a minute, hold on. Oop, I accidentally.
Somebody said they think is that Janelle. You think it's ADHD? Somebody said it was schizophrenia or whatever. But she does definitely have a couple personalities.
It might be multitude of things. Okay, Kimberly.
Okay, darling.
Okay, Kimberly. No, I know she be laying up or whatever. I mean, listen, Kimberly, you probably know way more about Just Jasmine than I do. I'm kind of new to it, but let me tell you something, Kimberly. What it is for me is that she's a Taurus, I'm a Taurus. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with the way anything else. It's just the fact that she's a Taurus. That's all it is. And I just would like her to win because she's based off her being a Taurus. If she had came in and she said she was a Virgo, I'd have been like, destroy her.
But no, there's nothing wrong with wanting to see her win. And in a way, I want to see everybody win. And there's like a big age difference on YouTube, but at the end, we're all women, and like young women can learn from older women, and older women can learn from younger women. I don't know why I went off on that one, but yeah, I don't want anybody to fail. But oh my god.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get somebody to feel. It's probably it's like two people in this sector, mommy sector, that I feel like I don't, it means nothing to me. Olivia, I really don't. It is what it is. I have no loss whether she wins. I have no loss whether she fails. Excuse me, right? Nika, Nika don't need nobody's children. Nika needs to be put in put somewhere on an island, the tropical island, and we never find her. I'm just saying she'll have food. She's safe. You know what I mean? Give her a hut, give her a lifetime of food. She can't have that thing on her head and that fur on her steering wheel. That's a whole cat on the steering wheel. But she wouldn't have a car. They're gonna give her like a lifetime of food, and she just be on an island by herself and never be allowed off of that island. That's kind of what I would prefer for her. I don't want nothing to happen to her, of course, but I just blow away like to a tropical rainforest. Some people I know, like I just want a tropical rainforest to blow her lightly away and for her never to be allowed to come back to civilization. Just Jasmine. I wish Keyshawn, what's her name? Right, Amelia. Yeah, that's the answer to her stuff. She needs to move. Yeah, she moved. If you have 90,000 subscribers, now she will do those wig videos and all of that, but she need to make some more money and move. But she has 90,000 subscribers, and like she would be able to move. What you say? Just Kimberly be knowing a lot of stuff. Old videos about Leslie and the security guard trying to appeal to the alphabet E committee. Yeah, when I first started watching her, I think she was in a homeless shelter for domestic violence. I think that was her. Okay, so was she so she was with so she was with the little boy's father, right? They was together, right? That's what somebody told me. But she's saying Kimberly is saying she deleted those old videos, so that's why it's confusing to me. So it would confuse a lot of people since she deleted. Well, them. Kimberly, we don't know. She was never in the shelter, so it wasn't her. I don't know why I thought it was her. Well, Kimberly, I don't know. So you have to come up here. This was like way a long time ago. Kimberly, you have to come up here and tell us one day, whenever you got time. I do like a little thing. You can come up here. She was never in the shelter. Okay, so Kimberly, you have to come up here and just educate me on what the heck. It was clickbait and she got the most views from it. I can believe it, Kimberly. I can believe it. But let me tell you something. And another thing I don't like about her is that she do exploit her children. She do exploit, especially that Michaela. She really exploits that little girl. But she haven't done it in a long time real bad because I think she got made a lot of money off of her, but she got clowned too. What you say, Janelle? Someone from New York. I saw a lot of support because a lot of people can relate to that. Yeah, but she definitely exploited the little girl. A lot of support for her. But I don't really believe it was as bad. That little girl, don't get it twisted. I do think Michaela's something else. She a Taurus. We already know this, right? But I do believe at the same time that I think that she probably, if anything, I don't believe that she was running away necessarily. I think that girl probably let her go. That's what I think. I don't think it was all what she tried to make it be. Let me just leave it at that. It just got too confusing for me, so I didn't follow it. It just got too messy. Everybody go to therapy. Right, her title was moving into a homeless shelter with the kids during 19. Okay, gotcha. Oh, she was in the shelter when the kids started coming. Oh wow. Yeah, I thought I had saw that. And something about the police coming to her door and she was going at it with the man's family. It's been a long time, so I didn't even see all that, girl. I did not see about her going at it with the man's family. But that's Michaela's daddy, right? Wasn't that Michaela's daddy that she was going through it with? Because remember, she brought that up. Good Lord, y'all be knowing some stuff. I would be doing all this stuff. I started watching Chrissy when DeMarcus had left her, she had the ugly cry. Remember that when she was sitting in the car?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Then I started
every
watching.
day she was in that bathroom every day. It seemed like a lot of people came to the sector watching her.
Yeah, I did. And then
she's the queen of this now. She started this mess.
She did. And then Jasmine, I started watching Jasmine when Philip basically dumped, I think it was when Philip dumped her while he was in jail. That's when I started
she
watching.
Went through it. Oh, Jesus, she went.
And she's like, yeah, Philip said y'all need to leave him alone. He got a message for y'all. I was like,
yeah, telling bit by bit, blah, blah, blah. You went to court today.
We was like, we don't give
Philip
a fuck.
went to court today, and this is what happened. No. That was all illegal and terrible. Oh, my goodness.
Right, and okay, so she blew up through the 19 situation, and people began to start clicking on her channel. Okay, well, see, I didn't know. Okay, how I found her was through was it Chrissy? They was trying to do like the Mamiana, which did failed miserably 2.0. I think that's how I found about Just Jasmine through the 2.0 Mamiana game.
Well, actually, a lot of people that are looking for the other jazz, you'll end up going to just to wait a minute. Okay, like if you're looking for My Jazzy Life, it's easy to end up on the other girls.
Just Jasmine.
Page. Yeah.
Because wasn't she a part of Mamiana 2.2 or 2.0?
Yeah, when they tried to remix it.
And then it failed miserably. Worse, it didn't even get started. It didn't even get started.
Women need to be able to get together and have it not always fall apart. Just fall apart. We have good intentions. This just fall apart.
So who? Okay, so who? I forgot. Was she joining with Chrissy?
No.
Or was she joining with Jasmine?
She changed the yellow. Well, oh no, wait. She kept the yellow curtain. She changed the curtains in her bedroom.
Yes.
Girl, she moving up. Okay.
But it still don't match. What the hell? What she think she Princess Charles from 18th century? That's the most hideous.
Well, I don't understand why they keep one comforter. I don't know. A ton of blankets.
Yeah, I know.
One comforter.
I ain't gonna lie now. I do got a lot of comforters, but I only like one the most. But I put two on there at the same time. It's weird. It's just, and I put one of the comforters on top of the bed. I have all the sheets hooked up nice and neat, whatever. And then I put one comforter on top of that bed, lay on that one, and then put another comforter on top of me. It's really crazy. Like, I don't know what that's about, but that might be something.
Yes, Amelia. Everybody started watching because of My Shabby Life. It was just so sad. And, like, everybody I showed that video to, they just cried. Like, oh, my God. And to think, like, people are still giving her a chance.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. Now, Grape Jelly, I'm not talking about the original Mamiana gang. I'm talking about the 2.0 Mamiana gang, where it was Jasmine, that other girl that her brother had unalived their stepfather. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I forgot what her name is. Oh, she ain't made no videos lately, huh?
Probably because the police, probably because they bought her brother's lawyer, probably told her to shut up. Because she was talking too much.
Yeah, that's so sad.
That was sad. So sad. And then remember they was Mamiana 2.0 or 3.0. It was they had split. It was Ming and Chrissy over here. And then it was Jasmine and Liv. And then they had two Kiara had joined with them, remember? And it was Kiara, and then it was somebody else. I can't remember if that was just Jasmine was over there.
The start with the T, the one they said got the.
Yeah, her. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So
and then there was another one.
What was that? Was that just Jasmine, or was Jasmine with Chrissy?
No, it was another girl. That one that used to take the showers with her boyfriend on the video.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
one.
remember that. I remember her. I can't remember her name though.
Makeup.
Yeah, I
She
can't.
had all that makeup on.
Girl, I remember. I remember her. The fact that she took showers, but I don't remember how she looked, and I don't remember. I don't remember her face. You know what I mean? I remember or her name. I remember her taking showers with boyfriend. And everybody was like, "Ew, gross," right? Okay, so Just Jasmine was with Chrissy and Ming. That's what that was, right? So Just Jasmine was just with Chrissy and Ming, right? And it was that other girl. It was what's her name? The one that brother had unalived the stepfather. Okay, so she was with them.
I want to say Kiara, but her name is not Kiara.
Tiara. Tiara.
She got me up here on this panel.
Tiara.
Dr. A did a good reading. All of y'all in the chat that just came in, Dr. A did a good reading on me. Me and her, we have never talked, and she just hit everything. And now all my business is up here on the internet.
It ain't that bad.
But it was right on point. It really wasn't bad. It seemed like it was heavy when we started, and something has been lifted off of me.
Yeah, you just need to hear it. That's all. But I think so I'm trying to tell you. Oh, somebody coming up. Darla come. Oh Lord. Hey Darla. Hey Darla.
Hey, Miss Doc, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
I just had to jump in. Isn't
Come
it
on.
crazy?
What you gonna say? Go ahead, say it. I can't hear you. Go ahead. Darla, I can't hear you. Are you talking? You muted, girl. Okay. Can y'all hear Darla now? Darla, we can't hear you. Darla.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you finally.
Yeah. Oh, Darla, I pray for you. I really do.
Darla, can you hear us? Let me see. I'm gonna cut you off. Okay, it ain't mom. It's you. You got to talk. We can't hear you. I don't know if them kids have jumped on the Wi-Fi or what, but we can't hear you. She got them kids jumping all on the Wi-Fi. Kids, get out the Wi-Fi. Dancer, your prancer, get off the Wi-Fi.
Yep, right, Jazzy. They beat up Zolo. She got that Clorox and water. It got the spraying Zolo and getting them on up out of that house.
Yeah, her mama was beating up there, jumped on her.
And I want Stella, you need to get you a life.
You do need to get you a life.
Too short. That is not fair.
Yes.
I know you love your grandbabies, but that is not. Stella deserve a life. Hashtag Stella deserve a life.
Stella don't want a life. Stella walking around with guilt, Olivia's guilt, because she knows she failed.
Hashtag grandma need love too.
And Stella knows she done failed and she don't want to be real. That's what that is. She done failed. She done failed Olivia.
Liv is not well. And at some point, you don't want to keep talking about it because she's not well.
Yeah, I try not to. Obvious. I try not to, but God, she pushes me. She pushes me to talk about it.
It's like I could see the personalities just switch up on her.
Yeah, do.
So, yeah, I do have a better understanding now. Like, whoa.
And I try my best. And I don't react on her like I used to. I used to drag her. And I done really calmed down. I gave her grace. Y'all know I gave her grace. Then I started trying to give who else did I give grace? I stopped talking about Chrissy. I don't talk about Chrissy often. Every blue moon I talk about her. Every blue moon. I don't talk about her as much when I first started. When I first started, I was going back to the old videos. I went to the new videos. I don't talk about and Nakia. it's not that I give Nakia grace. It's just like, I mean, she reminds me of a crackhead. I'm just gonna be honest. Nakia reminds me of a straight up crackhead, and
she just needs to put more into those kids and to
she
have
won't.
10 kids. It's hard for everybody to get what they need. It's so many.
Hear you guys.
I can't even imagine having that many kids.
She ain't gonna put no effort in the kids because she don't give a damn. She don't give a effort about these damn kids.
Nika's already failing in life.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Nakia. What's going on, Darla? Talk to us.
I don't think y'all. I can't hear you guys, so I'm gonna have to try again in a minute.
Okay, we hear you, but you
we
can't
can
hear
hear
us.
you.
We can hear you though. We can't.
Okay. I was just saying I had to jump in because Liz is crazier than a bed bug.
Yes, she is. She needs some pills. She need a jack. I'm not trying to be funny. I shouldn't laugh at this, but she definitely need like some pills. She needs some pills.
And therapy ain't never hurt
She
nobody.
needs some pills. It's wrong with therapy. She need to find the right therapist though. She need to find somebody that can just kind of look at her and go, listen. You know what I mean?
They look at her and say that. That's how come they said she got postpartum depression. They looked at her and said,
no, like they need to grab her. They need a doctor. They need some orderlies. I'm old school. They need some orderlies.
That's just gonna be the beginning.
They need some orderlies to hold her down and tell her, listen to us. Stop it. Stop. Take these pills.
If she had really done the work a long time ago, at the beginning of all of this, she would be so far along.
Yes.
But it is, she don't want to do the work any of it, even to lose weight. She doesn't want to do the work with her life, and that's why it's taken her the long way. She would have made so much progress right now if she did the work that it's going to take. Mm-hmm. And I thought when she was going to school for tattoo or cosmetology, I thought she would have been good at that.
She was not going to school for tattoos. She was going to school for nails or something. And then, like you still supposed to have a high school. You still supposed to have some kind of GED or high school diploma. She probably bought her one of those fake ones and tried to act like it was something real. Or she might have had somebody.
Gerard said she bought a GED out of the Amazon.
Or she could have. I'm gonna tell you another way she could have done it. She could have said that, because I know there's one girl that did this. She could have said that when I was going to cosmetology school back in the day. What she did was, she was not a high school graduate or nothing. What she did was she act like she was homeschooled, and she basically had them to verify her homeschool. I mean, act like she was homeschooled, and that's how she could fake off her high school diploma. She was not. No.
Well, she was already in the program. Remember, in Florida, she was in the program to do tattoos, and then she came back to Texas. All that Texas, Florida, California. Those are all bipolar moves.
Yes. Darla, can you hear us?
And if she do the work,
go ahead.
Hear you guys.
Okay. Yeah. She's she's something else. And it's just I be trying not to react on her. I don't really like reacting to Liv, because Liv just makes me want to shake her. Jasmine, I mean, it is what it is. But Olivia, I don't, because I feel like, because I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Only time I really react on her is when she be trying to hit me on my channel. You know, she be coming over here, y'all. You know, Jasmine comes over her, but Jasmine watches what she say. Jasmine just looks at my video. She doesn't do any comment. Lil comes over here and does commentary and does commenting. So, and that's the only reason why really, yes, girl, Liv came over, girl, Liv.
Well, I know for sure Jazz does watch your channel, because remember I kept putting in the chat, Jazz, she's got an injury to her leg. I kept telling people weren't listening. All of a sudden on that video, what she said about her leg. Oh, I have a college injury.
Yeah.
All this time, she has never said
Never
anything
said
about
that.
that leg.
Well, she directly said, she said, yeah, and that one girl over there, she doesn't even have, she doesn't even get no money, and she over there doing it for free. I'm like, but everybody got to start somewhere. And then, um, and then was Liv sent somebody over here. She's like, yeah, I know Stella has a lot of money, and Stella, I was like, they was mad at me when I did that reaction on Stella. And then Liv was mad when I did the reaction on Stella. Then she came back over here one time and said something about, is your father a crackhead? I'm like, no, my father is not a crackhead. I mean, you talking about my biological father? I mean, I don't know what that ninja did when, you know what I mean? I don't know him. You know what I mean? I was adopted. So I mean, my biological father, but I mean, he wasn't doing it when I was when he had impregnated my mama or whatever. That's what you're trying to say. Trying to say I'm ill for him or something. But no, you know what I mean? So she sent somebody over here with that. That was her. So I already people. I mean, be a lot of little stuff. They're like, Liv be over here all the time, y'all. And she'll say little stuff. I haven't had anybody say anything for real lately in a long time. But that was Liv, y'all. I'm telling you. I could tell by the conversation, the misspelled words and stuff. Darla?
Ma'am,
Darla, okay, go ahead. Say what you gonna say, Darla. We just talking. We want you to we was trying to include you too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I say that she's bipolar is because I recognize how she's acting. It's how I acted before I was on my medication.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I'm not just blowing smoke. I recognize the behavior, and she
Mm-hmm.
needs to get a doctor, and she needs to get on meds.
Yeah.
And that's, you know,
People just have to take medication, and I'm not ashamed. Well, I'm gonna just say it. I have to take PTSD medicine 4 times a day. That's how bad what happened to me was so bad. And like, well, I'm 4 times a day, but sometimes I can go longer without it. And there's nothing wrong with getting help for your problem because you can live a regular functional life. Just take your medicine and keep going. And sometimes they have to play with your medicine and change the medicine. But thank God, mine has been working for 8 years, the medicine. So I was at bipolar, post-traumatic stress, what's the one from having the baby? I forgot. But the one that they said Liv had, there is nothing wrong with taking medicine. But yeah, also, you got to do other stuff too.
Yeah, I do. I definitely don't think it's anything wrong. Shoot, I'm trying to tell you. I know I'm a whole herbalist over here. Shoot, let me get
if
if
herbs, supplements,
shoot,
medicine, go outside and touch the grass.
Nature,
There's
yeah,
so many different
meditation.
kind of therapy.
Man, I would go out. I would go out there so fast. I'm trying to tell you. I know. Let me tell you something. It's a herb out there. It's good 2 herbs for me if I get really messed up, which I have not been in a very long time. Promise. But it's definitely herb Saint John Wort, and my favorite is catnip.
And which one? Catnip.
Yes, herb. Go ahead, Darla. Yeah.
catnip. You mean my cats?
Yeah, girl, they got catnip for people. We take you can take catnip. It helps with depression and all kind of stuff. And actually, well, I ain't gonna go there on this channel, but you could do other things with it. You could use it as a tea. Or you could, let's say that you have a job and you can't you can't get the wacky tobacco, because a lot of people, because I can't do wacky tobacco because it makes me paranoid and I don't like the feeling of it, right? So I'll just get that little catnip, mix some sage, and hey, bottoms
That's
up.
sativa. Let me tell you, don't ever take sativa. If you're gonna take the wacky tobacco, take indica.
No,
when I went to California, I had some sativa. I was in the room laughing by myself.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't do nothing past what I just told you. That's the best I can do. But I haven't done that in so long that it I the last time I probably had it, like God, when my best friend had passed away, that was the last time I had some. That's the last time I had some. And I had to have it for that funeral. I had to have it for that funeral because I was getting ready to start going in on some people, and I tried not to. When mother passed away, I didn't.
People don't understand how grief affects your life in ways that you probably don't even know. Like the other jazz girl, definitely not dealing with the grief of her mom.
No, she ain't.
Definitely not.
No, she ain't. You've been on Paxil for years. I remember there's a lot of
that before.
Paxil. It's a lot of it affects people differently. I'm gonna say that with Paxil, I know a lot of people who have tried to commit. You know what I'm talking about, unaliving themselves off of Paxil because of it has a side effect of that with some people. That's one of the side effects. Y'all know about some meds now, y'all. I can tell y'all about some meds.
Yeah,
it's
that
because
one used to be really, really
popular back in the day. It ain't now because it has a lot of side effects, and I think it was some people that got sued. It was some doctors that got sued for that. The only reason why I know this stuff, y'all, is because I'm an herbalist, and so I research a lot of different things. Body different chemistry in their brain works differently. Right, that's what I'm saying.
So what works for one person,
right? Because wacky tobacco don't work with me. I can't do that. That'll make me. That's not a cool feeling. That's the worst feeling in the world to be on wacky tobacco. I can't do wacky tobacco at all. I don't even want to. Even if I smell it, I don't even like smelling it. It's just I don't like it.
I try stuff when I go to California because it's legal, and
right.
On the East Coast you don't really have those stores and stuff. So I tried something called wedding cake.
Oh no!
It'll have you pooping, peeing, and throwing up all at the same.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And I want to tell you what else. And I tried to. And I tried this. I tried them. What do you call them? Them gummy bears. Yeah, yeah, darling. Man, I was like, this is not okay.
Amelia's talking about Prozac.
Yeah, Prozac. Ooh, Prozac.
And you know what? Liv should try the medicine because sometimes the medicine, if you do therapy with the medicine, talk therapy with the medicine, you can eventually come off of the medicine. Sometimes they just need to slow your brain down, slow your mind down, because if she could slow her mind down, she wouldn't be doing, I'm going to live here, I'm going to live there, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. Her mind needs to be slowed down.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do none of that stuff.
About whatever is going on. Gerard.
Yeah, she be like, man. I was looking at her today. That's why her children be running around and looking crazy. But I was looking at her today. I couldn't even watch her. I couldn't even watch her really hard. When I was in Mimi's thing, I couldn't even watch Olivia today. Y'all, I just couldn't do it. I gotta do it when I feel like I can't deal with Olivia like that though. Because Olivia, looking at her, I feel like I feel ways. I'll be like, look, I can't watch her like that. What you gonna say, darling?
You were talking about Paxil. I couldn't take it. I was the one person eating machine. The only time I've had a weight problem in my life is when I was on Paxil. I would, in the middle of the night, I would wake up and I had cooked the whole meal and ate it without realizing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they got. Not, go ahead.
No, I use CBD or wacky tobacco. I can do along with my regular.
Right, along with your stuff, along with what you take. I understand that, but I can't do them edibles. That's what I was trying to say. I can't do them edibles, y'all. That ain't for me either. Cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you, I had a bad trip. It was a long time. I had a client, and she was like, I got this. I really need your help. I don't have no money. All I got is like a whole bag of gummy worms, and I was like, I didn't know what. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all how crazy I am, right? I was like, okay, go ahead. So she brought the gummy worms in. I thought it was. She's like, these are vegan, and I'm thinking there. I didn't know that they was gummy worms. I thought they was just gummy worms. Y'all know what I mean? I thought they was. No. So of course I ate the whole bag, right? I was up for 3 days. I was cleaning up my house.
Yeah,
My
my
husband's
first,
like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I just ate these gummy worms." He's like, what you mean you ate some gummy worms? I was like, "Oh, my client just came in. She said these are vegan gummy worms that you like to try some." He said, "Girl, you better stop eating that stuff that people give you." I was like, "It's one of my trusted clients I've been knowing for a long time, whatever." And so I called her and she's like, "Did you like the gummy worms or whatever?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I've been up for 3 days." And she said, "Well," she said, she said, "How much?"
Sativa. That must have been sativa.
She was like,
It'll have you up.
she's like, "How many did you take?" I said, "Oh, I just ate the whole bag. They were so good. They were delicious." She said, she said, "Girl, do you know what?"
Jelly, yeah, if Paxil works for you, that's what works for you. What works for one person might not work for the other one. It all depends on your chemistry. And like, I'm not ashamed about my part about PTSD because most people with PTSD, they didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know? And I talked to a lot of vets, a lot of veterans and, you know, people that have PTSD that help a whole lot.
Gerard definitely needs some children in therapy for real. He better put them children in therapy.
He probably does have them in
I hope he does.
I think so. But when you see that video where she cut that baby hair,
I
tell people that video.
I think I did. I think I seen a portion of that. I couldn't watch it all the way. But I'm telling you,
I show people that video, they cry.
Yeah, that girl done lost her damn mind. Gerard, she lucky she got Gerard, because if she had a regular,
That's not how she said.
Gerard. If she would have had somebody, the guys that I know, boy, they would be in jail right now. Livia would be somewhere not good. You know what I mean?
No, Gerard, his mom, she is a good one. She's a good one, honey.
Yeah, cause I'm telling you, I think if I was a guy, I'm glad I'm not a man, because I probably would be abusive. I'm so glad that I'm not a man. Oh my God, I'm so glad I was born a female. I swear to God, I thank God every day that I'm a woman. I swear, I do. I'm so glad. I don't think I would have I really wouldn't be patient as no man. Oh my God, I would probably have all kind of baby mamas out here, and I'd be like, "Listen, you even look like you moved."
I am sorry about that. Losing your mother.
I'm sorry that you lost your mother.
My parents.
Yeah, I lost my mother some years. Well, one of my mothers. Y'all know my story. One of my mothers, but yeah, it gets to be something, you know, after a while. But, you know, I've dealt with it.
When you was 9, I think
it's very
worse
traumatic.
The younger you are when you lose your parent, because you haven't had time. True. But I still have my parents, but you haven't had time to make as many memories.
Exactly. You know, that's the hardest thing about that. That was the hardest thing about losing your mom. You couldn't make the memories. Like, I think the biggest thing with my mother prepared me for her death since I was in junior high. Okay. I think the hardest thing for my mother's death or passing was more so about her not meeting my last child so far. Should I call my last child? My youngest child. I say my youngest child. Because she knew everybody else. She practically helped raise those, but the last kid, she didn't remember him. And he'd be talking about her like he knew her. He'll be like, "Yeah, that's grandma right there." Really? Like, I got pictures. Yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah, that's grandma right there." I'd be like, "Boy." He'd be like, "Yeah, that's grandma." And then he'll be pointing to my husband's father. He'd be like, "That's grandpa." Yeah, I know him. He good.
And you know, I didn't tell you this. My grandson was born on my husband's birthday.
You told me that a long time ago, I think.
Did I?
I think it is.
Yeah, I must have put it in the chat.
You put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Yeah, it was like he keep coming back to me.
Yeah. He definitely does. Yeah, Darla, what you gotta say? I'm sorry.
I'm just listening.
You can interject, Darla. We're not just talking for us. I mean, you can always interject just for the record.
You know, I think it's
I still miss my dad.
Right. You can interject, Darla. Please feel free to.
Yeah, I still miss my dad. Me and my mom didn't have a very good relationship, but my dad was my world.
I
I
understand.
mean, my hero. When he passed away, some of a couple of his people that had played football for him came to his funeral. One came from the UK, was
Hmm.
living over there, and one flew in from Hawaii just to honor my dad. So
Mm,
that tells you kind of what kind of man he was. If his players couldn't afford the equipment, he would buy it for them, but
mm.
not tell anybody. He would just buy them uniforms, buy them plates, do whatever for his boys.
I definitely, I can definitely relate to that. When my mother passed away, her old students came. A lot of her old students came. I'm talking about people that she was like grabbing them by their ears. That's what back in the day. Just a lot of people came that I'd never met. I was like, "How you know my mom?" And certain things I didn't know about my mother. I'm like, I didn't know that about her. She never told me about that. They talked about a lot of stuff about that. So it was just different. It was a different situation. That funeral was different. And everybody was crying, and I was just looking at everybody like, why y'all crying? It's just, I don't know. It's just, I think the hardest part was when I had to go view the body, because my father had passed out on the porch right before her funeral. And we had found out he was, sick or whatever. So long story short, I had to, so I, you know, the ambulance came or whatever. So I had to go and do all the work that him and I would have done together. Instead, it was just me and my husband, and then my children came into town, so I had them doing some things, but nobody else would help. I was like, dang. And then my aunt offered to come, but I didn't feel like all that because it was been emotional, and I was just like, I don't feel like her coming because that was my mother's niece and sister-in-law at the same time. I don't know what that was about this family that the brothers would marry some people from my mother's family. Like it was two to three sets of family members that would marry from my father's family to my mother's family. And it was just weird. So I have cousins who are my aunts. I have an uncle who's my cousin. Yeah, it's like my uncle cousin. I call him cousin. Right. I was like, am I supposed to call you uncle or cousin? He looked at me, he said, you better not call me your cousin. I was like, well, you really are my cousin though. He's like, yeah, but I'm your uncle too, because your daddy's my brother, dingbat. He funny though. He hilarious. But anyway, so I had to go look at her body, go view her body. And then they was playing the upper room. I said, oh no, cut this music off. They was like, in Jesus. I was like, cut this off. I made them cut that music off so fast. They was like, well, this is just what we do. I said, look, you're really trying to make me sad. I'm not getting ready to cry. I don't feel sad like that. Cut this music off. Cut this off. Cut this off. And so they cut it off. I was like, man, was just looking at her, I was like, she looked so peaceful. She had like a little afro. She had an afro done. They had too much makeup on her lipstick on her first. And I was like, can y'all take some of this lipstick off? They took it off of her right in front of me. And she looked good. She didn't look all swole up and crazy. Yeah, she had Alzheimer's. She had Alzheimer's. And her system like shut down. That liquid kept on filling up. Forget how to walk. Yeah, she forgot how to walk. All that. And then she just kind of wouldn't even be able to recognize who you She knew who I was. She kept on saying I got bigger. She kept calling me fat. She said, you wasn't this big when you was coming up. I mean, she was still aware, but I mean, the last time I saw her was on Mother's Day. I saw her on Mother's Day. And I was just kind of like, she was kind of looking at me, and she was hooked up to all the machines. She was hooked up, she was kind of sedated. So she'll wake up and she'll look at me and she'll smile and she'll touch my hand and then she'll go back to sleep. And so my dad was like, get nearer. I was like, you know what I mean? I don't want to get near too near. But I kept on trying to, mosey on there a little bit. And I was like, hey, what's up, mama? What's up? What you doing? You popping? You know how silly I am. And she was just looking at me. She was smiling, kind of laugh, she's like, mm-mm. She'll be making like noise like, mm-mm. And I'm like, you don't like that, mm-mm. I was like, oh, okay. How did your father handle it? Because I noticed like some people pass away of a broken heart
especially if they've been together with that other person for so long. That's why you'll see how if one passed away, the other one won't. It won't be too far behind them because they're just so tied together.
She died in 2018. Like he's dealing. I mean, my dad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know how I be like. Y'all know how I be like. After the show, my dad. That's my daddy. Okay, after the show, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. You know what I mean? Y'all. Let's just say that. Yeah, let's just say that if y'all was in the room with my father. And he be like, "Hey, young ladies," that's just kind of him. He think he like he cool though. It's not offensive. I mean, the way he does it, it's not really offensive. My mom be like, "Get your butt in this kitchen. Nobody wants you." Right? That's kind of the relationship. It was funny, And she's like, "Get your butt in this kitchen." So I kind of hear her. She'll motion me here and there when I go to sleep, and I can see her vividly. And she'll be like, "Hey, go check up. Make sure you call your daddy today. Don't forget now, and tell him to leave them whores alone because I see him soon." I mean, she be saying some wild stuff to me. So I called daddy. I be like, got a message." She's like, "What? What's your mama say?" I said, "She said, leave them hoes alone, and she'll see you when she see you." And he'll just start laughing. I mean, that's kind of how he deal with it. He just do his thing. He'll drive. My daddy in his 80s. You know what I mean? So my daddy just kind of chill, kick it. He got brothers that stay all around the corner from him. He kind of hang out with them. He'll be laughing. He got him, some lady friends. You know what I'm saying? He chill with them, and just that's what he do. He just tell me to live his life. And he said, my mama said that, he should live his life and she not tripping. I'm not tripping. I mean, I just, I got stipulations. My father already know at the top, like, no, he could kick it with whoever he wants to. They can't move in. I mean, I know y'all gonna say that's your daddy. I mean, that's my daddy. I'm a daddy's girl. So they can't move in. He can't get married. You know what I'm saying? But he could. He can't spend my inheritance. That's my inheritance. He have fun. He enjoy his life. I just got. I know y'all thinking like, what? Yes. We just talked about it. My father got a really close relationship. I'm very close to my father. That's why I said,
you gotta keep living, and I think that's very healthy because you don't want it to be like my situation. So I think that's very healthy that he's still dating and having fun.
How you doing, Marina? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Yeah, so we cool. I mean, man, like that's why when people be like, "Girl, what's your biological brother?" I don't know that Ginger. All I know, I just know like certain aspects of him. I do know like he was a business owner. Like he had his own business at like 17. You know what I mean? He had a beverage freeze. He had a grocery store. Um, he was always an entrepreneur, and he kind of was like, they
That's
said
where you got it from.
yeah, no, they said some of his mannerisms was kind of like me. When people meet, like when my brother who my hood twin that passed away a couple of years ago, when he met me, he was like, you look just like him." He said, "I act like him." He said, "You got some of his ways, but not for real. That's more me." He said, "But you look like him." He said, "You look like him more than any of us." But he said, "You just kind of you got certain mannerisms." But a lot of people say I'm more. People that know both of them say that I'm more about my biological mom's child. Like if I call her right now, she drive me crazy. I be having to yell at her sometimes.
You know what? I think you should do. You should do a children's book with that guy and with the illustration.
And write a children's book about being adopted and telling people it's okay. Yeah. I was having a conversation with you. You should hear me and my son's conversation. Me and him probably should write a book. I'm gonna wait for him. I might wait for him to get a little bit older, but we definitely should have a conversation. Me and him, we really be vibing off that.
Your story too.
And just mix our stories.
I think that's good.
I gotta, that's another. that's another thing. That's gonna be something else. I'm just kind of, well, just to share that with y'all. I'm kind of like on some stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be something else. I mean, he know he adopted, but he don't adopted, but he don't know his history. Right? I ain't gonna lie. I do. I do. I ain't gonna front. I do. But that's because I know. That's because I know. See, but they didn't. Tell me. I just knew. I kind of just knew and found it. I got pictures back when he first popped out. I got pictures, and he ain't been heard that long. But I'm telling you, I see a lot of his a lot of his I see a lot of myself in him. I see a lot of things in that other situation. I can tell. You can tell because step way off the
Well,
chain.
When you're pregnant, the baby is marinating in everything that you got going on,
right?
And all that energy and whatever's going on with that pregnancy and that life. They're carrying the baby.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you what, that little boy. Let me tell you what he told me today. Y'all, I be trying to not let him talk on his mic, man, because he will say some wild stuff. I'd be like, boy, be quiet. Just he'll be like, mama. I'd be like, what? Oh, mama, I ain't doing nothing with my life. What you want me to do? I mean, he be saying some wild stuff. I'd be like,
kids do not have a filter.
He don't give a damn. He gives no zero F's. And he'll be like, yeah, mama, what he say? He said, yeah, daddy. He said, daddy with your bald head self. You know what he said, daddy with your bald head self. He said, with your melody. They was going back and forth, clowning each other. I just be looking. I said, could y'all cut it out? One day I was live and they was doing it. And I was like, oh my God, I hold it right here. Y'all said, y'all get out of here.
I didn't never hear it. I didn't never hear it. But I'll say this one thing and then I gotta get off. My grandson told me, this is the 8-year-old. Grandma, I saw you on TikTok twerking. But I was not twerking. I said, boy, you get so, but you ain't got no business on TikTok.
Anyway, yeah, my son gonna tell me, yeah, mom, see, I'm smart and I'm intelligent. You gotta recognize who I am. I said, what?
What?
He's like, I gotta recognize. And he said, yeah. And he gonna say, I am smart. I know how to count. I know how to add my numbers. I know how to count money. I don't feel like it right now, mom. Why do I have to add this right now? Why are you making me do this homework? Can I just put my feet on you? I'm like, no. I'm like, you weirdo. You can't put your feet on me.
How long are you gonna homeschool him?
Until the wheels roll off. After college. Probably. I don't know. No, he's clingy. He's a Capricorn Virgo. He is really clingy. And I'll be having to get a break. And then he'll try to make me feel so guilty, y'all. He'll be like, I guess mommy doesn't want to be bothered with me today. I guess mommy, oh my God. I was like, come on, just come on. I be getting so mad. I'm like, come on in. He'll be like, yeah, I guess someone doesn't want to be bothered with their son today. I guess somebody doesn't feel like being a parent. One day he told me that one day. I was so mad at him. One day he said, because I think he heard me and her talk about Jasmine. Y'all, I'm telling you, this really, I was like, I was like, you can't come in here no more. He was like, yeah, I guess someone's trying to follow Jasmine's footsteps. He told me that one day because all I said was just like going there with your daddy. He's like, oh, I guess somebody doesn't want to be in tune with their daddy today. I mean, with their son today.
Like he's smart.
Yeah, he is too damn smart. 8. Yeah.
That's how old my grandson is.
They'll be
on TikTok. Did you give me that phone to get off
right.
TikTok?
They'll say any damn thing. I'm trying to tell you. He did tell somebody doesn't feel like being a parent today. He told me that today, y'all.
Wait, he said you don't feel like being a parent.
He said, no, he said, I guess someone feels like they don't feel like being a parent today. Listen, all I asked him to do, listen, y'all, like literally, y'all don't understand. First of all, I told you what I had going on at the healing center. The gas company came out. My landlord was there. Then I had this other dude coming in fixing the furnace or whatever. And didn't know what he was doing. So that was frustrating trying to navigate because my landlord is not from is from a different part of the world, okay? But he cool. And I'm trying to get everybody on the same page and find out what exactly is happening. The gas dude saying one thing, the other dude that's working on this equipment don't know what he's doing, and you can tell he don't know what he's doing. Then my husband walks up, and then I'm just like, and little Nate, we're gonna call him Nate Gamer, okay? So he walks up, he's like, yeah, can you help me with my homework? I'm like, yes, I got you. I said, give me 5 minutes. And he was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. He counted to 5 minutes and literally I said, okay, give me some, I'll let you know. Just sit down. And then so of course he pouted. Then he's like, oh, I guess someone doesn't want to be a parent. And everybody just stopped. Do you understand? Like the whole, like all between all these men, they stop and my husband comes walking up. And I was just like, look, can you go over there with your daddy? Oh, I guess someone doesn't want to be a parent today. Because I told him to go over with his daddy because I'm trying to handle this situation. And I was just like, okay. And my husband was like, I'll do it. I'll deal with that. You go over there with that boy before he started getting his feelings.
You laughing all the time.
Yes.
You don't know what's gonna come out their mouth. But I could not raise them right now. I'm so glad that I could send them home. I love them, but they get to go home. Okay.
Yeah. And my granddaughter came over here today, and she was just like, "Granny, can I have something? Can I have a potato chip?" So I gave her some potato chips. Oh, Granny, can I have some fruit? I gave her some fruit. Granny, can I have some grapes? No, not grapes. Raisins. Oh, I don't like them. She threw it away. I said, "Girl, if you don't stop throwing stuff away." And then she comes running, hugging on me, kissing on me. And then she's like, "Granny, Granny, Granny, I look like you when you was little. Granny, you old." I'm like, like go be with your mama. Go over there with your mama. Well, my granddaughter is biracial. Y'all know that. That's not a secret.
That's right? The one you said don't like you.
Her sister don't like me. No, the little sister hate me. She hates everybody. But it ain't just me. She hate everybody. She just likes my son, and she likes her mama, and she likes her youngest brother. I mean, her brother that's right above her. My dog, G. We call him G. The little G be like, little G will call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Granny, what you doing? I said, sleep. What the hell you calling me for? What you supposed to be doing? Oh, grandma, you said. I said, what you want? Granny, can you wake up and talk to me? Because I just can't sleep. If I tell y'all how old he is, y'all gonna really be like, are you serious? Great. Girl, he's not even in kindergarten yet, okay?
Calling you at 3 in the morning.
Call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Did I hear something? Granny, they be like, Granny, I gotta go. They waking up. Granny, I gotta go. They waking up. He said, Granny,
each one of your grandchildren wants something from you, and each one of them have needs. That's why I'm like with 9 and 10 kids, you can't give
you
them
cannot. You cannot.
So hard.
That's why I don't have them over here all at the same time. I got 5 grandchildren. Like my oldest grandson is 15. My daughter, the one that was on my show.
16.
Yeah.
My oldest is 16 and the youngest is 4, and I have 5 all boys. And nobody needs to have me a granddaughter anytime soon. I want one
3
anytime soon.
Well, my youngest is 3, the oldest is 15, and then I have one son. One of my sons, my oldest son, don't have no children, but he needs some. I wish he'd go find him some children. Pretty much everybody just be like, here, take. Everybody just drop their child off with him. He'll watch them. I mean, he loves children, but he just don't want to deal with it. He'll deal with your children, but he just be like, I don't know about no children. I don't know about that. And then he'll be like, when you come and get your kids.
They don't understand on the YouTube street. When you're a grandmother, it is like being a mother. I'm going to doctor's appointments, eye doctor, dentist, to try to help out. And, dealing with them with social media, it's the same thing, except for you get to send them home.
Shoot, I'm not doing all that. I can't. I used to do that for my oldest grandson. I don't do all that with this. The other grandmother takes more on the road. I don't have time to really do much for my youngest ones. The way I go to their games if they have games or birthdays or whatever they got going on. If they call me, if they have like junior high things, I mean, like school events or something like that, I'll come. If they need whatever, I'm here, right? But man, I can't do all of that. I'm trying to run a business. And then they children, then they be running all over the place. And then my children, they kind of do that soft. They be like, oh, come here. Come here, little G. Stop. Don't do that. And I'll be like, I'll be like, boy, if you don't get over here. And they be laughing. They be like, woo. And they'll be like, grandma be about business. And then, I'll be on them. And that little boy, I saw him being born. Y'all know. So he hold a special place in my heart. And then I got my second granddaughter. She is named after me. That's my namesake. So she hold a certain.
That's what I want. I want them to have, when I have a granddaughter, name her after me.
All of my grandchildren are named after a family member. Every one of them. And that youngest one, the one that hates me, she's named after my mother. She is named after my mother. So I just call her Little Ruby. I call her Little Ruby. And she just looked at me. She go, eh. And I was like, first of all, learn how to talk, baby. Learn how to talk. I had to do it like her Aiden. I be like, learn how to talk. You can't talk. You can't hit me and then just want to look at me like I'm crazy. No, ma'am, no, sir. And she'll just hit me. And then she'll be like, leave me alone. That's all she says to me. I don't even know. She probably really knows how to talk, but she won't talk to me. And my son was like that. My oldest son, he would only talk to my daughter. It's really weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And my daughter be like, oh, he wants a cookie. And I'm like, you just want a cookie. She's like, no, he's really talking, mother. She's really talking. And she'll come in there and tell me what he needs, but he would not talk to me. I don't know what that was about. And this little baby is the same way.
Sometimes. They do that sometimes.
I mean, for years. And then they was like, well, we're gonna. I try to get him in therapy, my oldest boy, and they was like, well, ma'am, he's nothing wrong. He said something to us. I said, well, he won't talk to me. I have not done this child. I don't know why he won't talk to me. And he just laughs and points.
He just don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, he would laugh and point. He would just point, like, give me this. But I'm telling you, now you can't make the little boy shut up. He won't shut up. Oh my God. Well, he ain't no little boy, y'all. He's 6 foot. He's bigger than me, and he's big. He is huge. He is like tall. He could be somebody up. You hear me? He's a teddy bear. He's a big old teddy bear. And he just looks above. If I'm walking around with him, they'd be like, they wouldn't think that was my son. They'll think that was my man. My son is tall. If me and my husband and my son, my oldest son walking together, they be like, get your children. Hey, look at my son. Like, get your children talking about me and them, because we so shorter than him. He is tall. And my middle son is taller than me too. He's taller than me. He just be like, oh, I be like, what? Now he get on my nerves. I mean, them two youngest one get on my nerves. The oldest two don't. The oldest two don't. My daughter used to get on my nerves. Like the one that was on my show. Now she used to work my nerves. Ooh, she a Pisces.
We was not reading the chat, okay? I was not reading. I hijacked the whole live, okay?
Right, that's okay. They're talking.
We went on a whole journey.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, my children get on my nerves. Do y'all children get on your nerves? Y'all grandchildren? I'm telling you, them two youngest children get on my nerves. My two youngest, my son, I'm sick of him. That second youngest, the second youngest, that middle child, he get on my nerves, y'all. And they both Capricorn. I think it's because they Capricorns. Some of that baby drive me crazy. And I'm like, y'all just alike.
Who wouldn't let Jasmine mistreat the kids? Phil?
Shoot, Philip mistreat him himself. But
yeah, like them kids is you hardly see them.
Right. She don't have her children. That might be looking at her like she crazy. I have my son every day, y'all. Only time I don't have him, let me tell y'all when I don't have him. Let's talk about that. Only time I don't have him is when I go to get a massage and when I go get my nails done or when I or for my birthday. He'll be like calling me like, "Mama, you coming to get me?" He was over there with my mother. He called me on her phone. He said, he said, I think grandma's getting tired of me. She said, boy, hang up that phone. I didn't say I was getting tired of you. He's like, I'm ready to come home. I was like, we not at home. We all the way 4 hours away from the crib. I was like, no. I said, can you just spend a little time with your grandma? He's like, well, I'm gonna give her another day, and after today, you got to come get me. Now he's like, she's fun and everything, but I'm ready to come home, Mama. I miss you. So, yeah,
So
oh
I can't get mine to go home. They be wanting to stay.
yeah,
Can you? I've been on this phone with you for 2 freaking hours. I'm gonna be so mad with you in the morning.
I know. I'm gonna be mad with myself. Why you the one call me? No, so she gonna be mad at me. The nerve of her, y'all. Y'all hear this? You hear this, darling? I can't take it. I'm ready to go to sleep. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna have to take me one of those. I'm gonna have to take me some ginseng tomorrow. For real. I didn't take none today, but I need some tomorrow.
Thank you for the reading. I have clarity. I feel so much better. I know what I gotta do. I gotta go watch this movie tomorrow.
Yes, you do. You gotta watch the movie. I watched the movie in about one day. I need to watch another movie.
Oh, so that other morning when you was extra happy.
Yeah, I watched the movie that day, but I didn't watch one today.
I've been listening to you, like even if I wasn't in the live, I'll let it play and listen.
Yeah, that boy, that he get on my nerves.
Oh, you have grandsons too? You don't have a granddaughter, Grape Jelly? 21, 16, and 13. Mine are in that age group too.
I don't have nobody. I only got that one little. What's that grandson? Yeah, grandson. Woo, that one. That other one. Then
you have wait, you have a 42-year-old granddaughter?
Jesus Christ. She have one daughter that's 42. That's her daughter.
Oh, okay, one daughter that I'm like 42.
Yeah, I seen that movie. I didn't like. I don't know. I got mixed grape jelly. I got mixed feelings about that movie with Tyler Perry and it was rushed.
What's the name of it?
With Kelly Rowland. I don't remember the name of it. Is it?
I don't like that movie.
That Great Poupon. I call that movie Great Poupon. I mean, it just wasn't. It was too rushed. Darla, you got Netflix?
Yes, I do.
Watch it. Have you seen that Kelly Rowland movie?
I haven't seen it, but it sounds interesting.
Can you watch it so we can do a you gonna come up here again, Darla. Don't play. You gonna come up here again, Darla. Whenever you watch it, you gotta watch it, Darla. Please watch it. Watch that movie and what is that movie called? Grey Poupon? I call it Grey Poupon. I don't know what it's called. What is that movie called? Is it Grape Jelly? What is that movie? Grape Jelly. What's that movie called? One of y'all type that movie, the name of that movie in here. Just look Google the Tyler Perry and Kelly Rowland and a movie and it'll pop up the name and just go to your Netflix and watch it and then we're gonna do a review of that. I don't want to talk about it right now because I want to do a review on that and I want to have a panel discussion about it because I'm telling y'all I think that would be pretty cool to talk about that. But I got mixed feelings about that movie. We'll talk about that at a later date. But I know Dollar done seen that Gotti documentary. I already know Dollar done seen that. Dollar probably watched that about 3 times. I already know. You ain't seen it? What'd you say?
But I have to watch mafia movies. I have to watch my people.
Right. I know you seen that. No girl's daughter. I have to adopt a girl and she's nothing like those ladies. Right. Now I would like a daughter. I would like another daughter. Of course, you know my daughter. Y'all know my daughter hates on me, right? Not in a bad way, just in the way of like, why you want a girl? She want to be the only girl. No, ma'am. I'm like, she's like, well, you can take me to go get your nails done. We go to get our nails done sometimes. I was like, yeah, but I was like, yeah, but you're grown now, and you too into your fiance. You don't always have time for your mother. I said, so, but a kid will. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want a little girl, and I want a little girl too, or I would even take a boy at this point, just so that little boy will have somebody to play with sometimes, because I am tired of playing WWE with him. Okay, y'all, with the little action figure WWE. I mean, I like WWE. I mean, I watch the show, but I don't want to play the action figure. I'm tired of talking about John Cena because I don't like him anyway. But that's not the point. Um, so I need to be able to have adult conversations. I can barely have adult conversations because he's right in my face, like, "Mom, do you love me?" Like, yes. And then he'll start doing something, y'all, just to irritate me. He likes irritating. And then, man, I was getting ready to adopt it. I was interested in this one little girl, and boy, when they started talking about her and I said him together, they'll be fighting. I already knew. I was like, no. He was there in the interview listening. He was like, no, mom, she not gonna work. I was like, I didn't ask you. He's like, but I got to deal with her. You're not gonna. I was like, what? So, yeah, he off the chain. I can't with him. I can't. I gotta have somebody a little bit more milder. I don't know. I need what's a quiet baby? I'm trying to think of a quiet zodiac sign that would not get on my nerves as much as this Capricorn Virgo. I ain't doing no. I can't do another Pisces. Aries boy. I need if I get another Aries boy, they're very quiet and meek and chill and sneaky, but still they're more chilled. But this little boy, and then he dances. I've never seen a little. This I know this is gonna be very stereotyped, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I've never seen a little boy. Passion, I'm hanging up on you. Bye. I've never seen. I've never seen a little boy, a little black boy that did not have no rhythm. I'm just gonna be honest. Is this why kid cannot dance? I don't. I wish he stopped, but he won't. I know that's so stereotyped and wrong to say, but I don't care. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm talking crazy, and I'm probably gonna say something really crazy. Darla, what words? What's your parting words, dear? Darla, like shit. I ain't saying nothing all damn. Darla, shit,
I'll come back again.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Darla,
You
I
hear
can't
me
hear
now?
you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Party world.
Dang it, Darla. Darla done hung up, y'all. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, Grape Jelly, I remember you told me about your surgery. And I do apologize for not reading any of y'all comments up in here because I just got my eyes and got weak. I won't say weak, that's not a good word. My eyes and got heavy because I'm tired. But yeah, I remember. Thank you, Dr. A. Put the name of the movie in the chat. I put the name of the movie. Thank you. Yeah, that movie called Great Poupon. Yeah, that's what I call that movie, Great Poupon. But type that in so yeah, thank you. So Darla can know what the name of that movie is. I apologize if I didn't read anybody's comments. I was feeling y'all, okay? Good night, y'all. Who else did I didn't do? Smalls, I apologize to you as well because I didn't read your beautiful comments as well. Portia, I was skipping over your comments. Sorry. Um, Amelia, you know you got my heart, so leave me alone. Uh, y'all know y'all are my special people. Not in that way, in a good way. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm gonna start talking crazy. And when I ain't had no sleep. My son don't have to go to school tomorrow because they off of school. They gotta do some makeup testing for I think they're third graders or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna let them do that. and I'm happy because I don't feel like working on homework with them. I'm tired of doing homework. I swear. That's why I don't be understanding Jasmine and stuff. Jasmine be acting like okay. Jasmine be acting like Dorley. You see the name of the movie? Jasmine be acting like she really be doing the dang on thing. I mean, I be working. You don't understand. Today was just one of them days, but it was a good day. I really appreciate it. I was reading. I was reading the comments out loud, so you didn't miss any comments. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Um, Oh God, y'all. Oh Lord. Oh, one of my celebrity clients texted me to she wanted damn read. I'm not doing her reading tonight. I promise you. She getting on my nerves. She be really. She know I talk about. She know I'm talking about her. I'm not saying her name, but she knows she get on my nerves, y'all. Oh my God. She want to read tonight. I'm not doing no reading tonight, and she be demanding it. I'm gonna charge her. I'm gonna charge her extra. If I do a reading right, if I do a reading in 10 minutes, I'm gonna charge her $40 more on top of what she already pays. Cause I'm like now y'all understand. No, she really works my nerves. No, seriously. She knows she does. I tell her. Because she just be like really demanding. I could be like, oh, I'm with my family. I'll call you back. Well, can you just do it now? It won't take long, it won't take long, but it wrong. It takes long. Sorry, got kicked. Sorry, it kicked you out. Sorry, it kicked me out. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, she get on my nerves, but she one of my favorite celebrity clients though. She really is. But she get on my nerves, and she knows she does. Well, I only have two. Let me be honest with y'all. I'm lying. I'm acting like I got like a whole bunch. Like I'm just like posh. No girl. No, y'all. I only got two celebrity clients that I give readings to. That get readings from me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to sleep though. Y'all really appreciate y'all coming live with me. Dr. Doyle back. Yes. But I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, type that movie in. Yeah, that was my first reading and it was so comforting. Yeah, I don't be giving no old. I mean, I've only done probably in my lifetime of doing readings thus far. I've only done probably about 3 readings that was very off the chain. I mean, was really bad. Um, One was because this lady, one of my clients whose son passed away right after I did the reading. But I told her, I mean, I don't like telling people that type of stuff, but I told her, I just told her, I just told her if he makes this particular decision, then it's gonna end badly. If he makes this other decision, then he'll be good. I said, but if he sneaks out that window, it's gonna be really bad. And of course, unfortunately, he was about to graduate high school. It was really sad. It was nice to hear you talk. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? How do I get a reading? Okay. Let me type this in here. Okay, so you can go to my website and just schedule tomorrow or whenever you want to. Right here, you're gonna go to where it says readings and healings and other things. Reading or what does it say? I don't know. Y'all done changed this website again. Let me look at it. It says I gotta do some more work on this website because I'm trying to revamp a lot of stuff. Y'all know how it is. I'm trying to revamp stuff. And I'm like really I'm a one woman person. My husband can't do all this stuff because he works and this is my business. You know what I mean? He can't do everything that I because he's he do what he do. Um so you're just gonna go to that website. You're gonna click onto that website and you're gonna go. Oh shoot! I didn't clicked on that dang old thing and it would. Okay, so you're gonna click to go to that website. Where the hell is my thing at? Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, you're gonna go to the website. If you're on your phone, it's gonna be 3 lines at the top on the right hand side. You're gonna click on those 3 lines and you're gonna scroll down on your phone where it says readings and healing services. And so you just schedule a date that you want to do it. And all of my readings are private, normally, unless I do sample reads in front of everybody. But normally my readings are private. I don't like if you I've done people reads in this chat. I ain't gonna say their names, but I've done y'all readings and I've never came up here and told nobody what I see or when we talk about. Everything is confidential. Now, sometimes I'll talk about something, but I would never say nobody's name. Sometimes I might say client B, client C, but I would never tell your story. I don't care if you make me mad. I don't care if you do anything, but no matter what you do, I don't care. Like I told you, I just look at things differently than most people. I'm okay with people talking about me. It does not bother me. It doesn't change. If I like somebody, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. You know what I mean? But I don't. It's business. My readings are business. I'm professional in the sense of now the readings might not sound professional, but I'm professional on the terms of whatever you share with me is totally confidential. And It's totally confidential, and I don't share it with anybody. Regardless, we could fall out tomorrow, or something could happen where um you may not come back to the channel or whatever no more. No big deal. Um, but I still wouldn't tell anybody, right? So everything is confidential. I've taken an oath or whatever. Just healers. We as healers we do certain things that we do. And I take what I do very seriously. It's a business. It's not just a business, but it's something that I do with my eyes closed. I do it in my sleep. I'm passionate about it. I love doing it, and it's fun. So I don't share anything. I don't tell people business because that's not. I don't want to. I don't want to tell your business because I want you to feel comfortable. And I want you to be able to, I don't want to ruin this experience for you to go somewhere to feel a certain way. Should I have enough issues with packaging right now? Well, I did. I found I'm not going to. I have to find. I have to go to UPS now. I just start doing with UPS. That sometimes that mail be tripping over here. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to UPS. She was a Facebook a reading on Facebook. She has a reading on Facebook. Who? Um Passion, it will probably will be you. I don't know. That be you. Grape jelly. Oh, okay. I ain't sure. Yeah. So anyway, all readings are confidential. So I'm not running your tea back here. I'm not getting ready to be playing these games. Even you came to me for life coaching sessions, I'm not getting ready to run and tell nobody none of the stuff that we talk about. Yeah, I know I talk like with my clients, they know that I'll mention like I'm not gonna say no names. Any if you go to any healthcare professional or even you on your job, you're not gonna mention no names. You might say some stuff like blah blah blah, whatever. This person get on my nerves. Um, but that's about it. But other than that, hopefully someone else got a reading out of got something out of my reading too. Yeah, they did. So anyway, y'all get a reading. You know, I'm pretty reasonable. I got readings from $5 and up. Yes, I have readings from $5 and up. Some of my readings may be a little extensive. Don't let the eggplant come between your sisterhood. I don't think I ever had an eggplant to come between anybody. I don't know. I'm just kind of weird. I think I'm weird in that way. I'm like, you don't like, No, I think it was been more or less of I've been in situations where I was cool with somebody and they man. I was in like a situation where I was cool with somebody and they man was like beating them or abusive. And of course, me being a Taurus, I'd be like, oh, okay, so you want a trip? You know what I mean? Oh no, you ain't finna hit on her. You ain't gonna, you know what I mean? And now at this level and stage in my life, now I'm not doing it. I'm like not going to get involved in nobody's mess like that. But back in the day, that might have been something I might have stepped in and said something. But nowadays, people are taking you out this world if you interfere with people's stuff. What y'all talking about? Who got a reading of who do? I couldn't even tell. But yeah. So yeah, I do readings. So if you want to get a reading, you're welcome to get a reading from me. Um, and my readings are more than just regular readings. I kind of try to guide. I try to help people to guide people to like. I don't try to tell people what to do, but I'm like, look, well, maybe you know what I mean. My readings are kind of spiritually advice driven, guidance of beyond, and just kind of tell you how to navigate that it will come off positive. I try not to give negative reads, but but I have to tell you the truth, what I see, right? But I will definitely tell you whatever is I see. And if you ask me something, you have to ask the right question. Sometimes I might not volunteer certain things unless you ask. Like I said about that woman, about one client's son, that was something else. But and I had another reading where I gave this guy that was in we're gonna call it, he was in the streets, let's call it the streets. And I gave him a reading, and I basically told him, hey, your life is in danger. If I were you, I wouldn't stay on the weak stay on the tick stay. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna need you. And he was just like, he hung up on me. And of course he did wind up getting powed. He did make it, right? He did make it. And of course, he called me and he was like, yo, you was right. And da 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 da. You know what I mean? And so he's still a client of mine to this day. He done got all his baby mamas referred to me. He got about 6 baby mamas. I'm not kidding. And so he's actually doing better with his life. His 6 baby mamas that be fighting, they'll call me. We do counseling sessions. It's wild. If I could write a book, I keep telling him I'm gonna write a book about these sessions, but I can't. Obviously, I can not go put his name in it. And he gave my permission. He was like, "Please do it," and they don't mind me doing it, girl. I feel like I'm on what's that movie? What's that show called? I feel like I'm on Real Chance of Love with them, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I be feeling like I'm trying to hook them up. I'm tuned into tubing, not sleepy, right? I'm right. Yeah, so I find that that's definitely an interesting saga. I'm telling you, one day I would love to write a book on them. I would love to do a case study, not really a book, but a case study on them. And then eventually turn it into a series. I'm telling you, and we can all get paid. But saying with their permission, of course. But that's off the chain. I've never seen nobody navigate that situation, and none of them together. Keep that in mind. Not to, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, point is, all my readings are to be confidential. Yes. Been there for 3 hours. Yeah. Been here for 3 hours. Yeah, Tubi is definitely, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but I know somebody that's getting ready to be on the TV show. I know somebody that's getting ready to be on TV show on Tubi. It's called something of St. Louis Hood Boogers or something. I don't know, y'all. I forgot what it's called, but I do know a person. I can't even do a review on this show. I cannot do a review on this show because that's a conflict of interest. I can't. I refuse to do a movie review. They just closely tied to me, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't even want nobody to know that I know that person. I would never say their name. Okay. But anyway, y'all, don't sleep on Tubi. Yes, Tubi's fine, y'all, but I'm talking about it's gonna be like a reality show from St. Louis on Tubi. And I will never watch that particular show because of a person that I know is going to be on there. Okay. So I'm not going to watch this show because it's a conflict of interest for me and it's embarrassing and shameful. So I will not be watching that particular show. But I don't mind a good old Tubi movie, them Tubi be having movies, they be like D-rated. They be like, you know how they be having B like what's that one network like BT be having like B-rated movies. One channel TV1 be having like C-rated movies, and Tubi is like a D-rated movies. I'm just being honest. I know I'm not lying. Um Y'all got me on here. I'm getting the hell off of here. Okay, I ain't gonna, y'all ain't gonna keep me rambling. Y'all 20 something now people. Y'all ain't gonna keep me rambling on this mother sucker. Cause y'all know y'all do sound bouts, and y'all have Mr. Amira's husband. Y'all have him on here windmilling, cause y'all know how he get, girl. Woo! Y'all know how he get. I don't feel like hearing his little bitty mouth. Cause he be like, yeah, y'all be hearing him in the background thinking he's sitting. I ain't gonna say that. Let me stop when you hear my son. He be like, what you mean you think I'm sitting? I'm not sitting there. Y'all know little baby Suge Knight be puff, but with them puffy cheeks, he be like, yeah, we don't, you know, he was straight out of Louisville, one of them Louisville ninjas. Anyway, let me get off of here, y'all. I gotta put these tarot cards up. These new ones, I don't know, y'all. I still gotta fill them out. I mean, I done paid for them. Hell, I gotta keep them. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these particular new cards. But anyway, the book appointments, you can go to www.ask314life.com. And like I said, you go to the link. If you're going from the phone, you're gonna go to the top and you're gonna click on those three dash lines, those three lines on the right hand side. You click on there and you go to readings and healings. I don't know why I called it that, but whatever. That's probably going to get the name changed in a little while, because I mean readings and other healings. Okay. So you're going to click on there and then you're going to find the reading that you would like. I have $5 readings all the way up until like I forgot what my most expensive reading is. Hell, that ain't that much. I promise you, it's not. I don't even charge people that much. It's, I just don't. I don't want to break nobody's pocket for real, and I don't want to break mine either. So I think the most expensive reading probably is the life purpose one is probably the most expensive one. That's no, it's not. Actually, it's the Reiki reading. That one's $57.99. And no, is that it? Yep, that's the most expensive reading that I got. But that reading is pretty dang chilled. But again, the inexpensive one is $5 and up. The point is, I have all different types of readings. I have $15 readings. I have $8 readings. I have $24.99 readings, and I have $50 readings. I have $30 readings. I have $10 readings, $10.99. $7.99 readings. I mean, pick your choice. I got you. No, I got $5.99 reads. I forgot that was a donation, but no, I have the inexpensive, mostly inexpensive one is a $5.99 reading. That's a marketing ploy. When people do 99 cents, that's like basically, you're trying to get people to spend $60. But if you put that 99 cent on, it's really not. It's making you feel like it's not a whole lot. I can really teach a business class. Yeah, I especially hearing Darla's voice. Yeah, Darla's cool. But anyway, y'all, let me get the hell off of here. Effing around with y'all. Y'all had me cursing tonight. Y'all had me acting a plum fool tonight. And I wasn't supposed to be on here that long. I was really not going to go live. And Mimi, every time Mimi go live, she knows she'd be looking at me. Mimi be side-eyeing me like, you ain't going to go live? I know she do. But anyway, y'all, let me get the hell off of here. I just want to say one word before we go. Y'all know what it is. Condoms, 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 rolls. Condoms, condoms, condoms. Condoms, 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 rolls. Okay? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is when I get to pulling out that condoms, 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 rolls. Y'all know that it is going down. For the eggplant of money, gotta make that eggplant man. Gotta make that eggplant man. Gotta make that eggplant. In the name of passion, passion is the eggplant, baby. It's the eggplant. Baby, come back. Oh, I made a big mistake. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I want to hear all that. No. See, I know y'all gonna be like, they're gonna be like, yeah, you talk about Olivia got a mental problem. Dr. A got a mental problem. And guess what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna like, yo, mom. And I was playing. I'm gonna be like, shut up. All right, then. I'm out.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
Damn it, I wasn't trying to come back on here. I swear I'm not. Okay, that's my website, y'all. I'm out of here. And this is don't well, I ain't gonna give you my herb website right now because I don't want y'all ordering no herbs right now because like shipping ain't gonna be what I needed to be right now. Not until I open up officially. Okay. So, but anyway, you can use this website though. You can use this one right now. But anything shipping, anything metaphysical, I got y'all. But the herbs, I ain't set up there for that. But I am set. I can do metaphysical stuff. Anything dealing with metaphysics, readings, life coaching, any of that, I got you on that. But the other part of the candles, not candles, I can do right now. But herbs is the only thing I can't do right now. Okay. Anyway, y'all, see y'all later. Where the hell is my thing at? Okay, here it is. Now this is I ain't gonna show you that. I'm out of here. Bye.